Yo, how is everybody doing? What do we have in the pre-stream? So we all gather here to compile again, compile the kernel. Oh, I can't wait. What are these pre-stream comments? You better where your cat is today, Brodie. I can grab them right now. I know my face isn't showing, and my face isn't showing for a very good reason, because I want to unveil. So, okay, you know how sometimes you'll go to the shops to buy, I don't know, socks or underwear, whatever you want to buy, and you'll stumble across a shirt that you feel like you just have to own. Today's one of those days. It is Bob's Ross. Is it actually Bob Ross's birthday? Oh, I didn't know that. Happy birthday, Bob Ross. Okay, anyway, shirt. Hi, how's it going? Exactly, non-stop nut November, that's how it goes. It actually doesn't just, okay, it doesn't just say influencer, right? Okay, but it looks like it just says influencer. Like, when I'm sitting down, you just see this. What it actually says is, I can't see it. Wait. There we go. Nope. Says influencer free zone. But man's a real influencer now. Exactly. Yeah. You know, every influencer just wears a shirt that says influencer. That's how you know. That's how you know they're an influencer, not the fact that they're going to tell you at literally every possible opportunity they can possibly find. Definitely not. I have no idea what the theme of this shirt actually is. Like, what? Like, it says, like, hotel, motel, there's a skull. Like, I don't understand the theme of this shirt. Like, why does it say influencer free zone? Like, what does that have to do with the imagery on the shirt? I don't understand. But it cost me like $15, so you know what? $15 for a joke. I'm sure I can find some other use for it besides just this one bit right now. But hey, probably not. It's gonna just sit in my wardrobe till the end of time now. Modern consumer, exactly. Have I showed you guys, like, how many Arch VMs I have sitting around? I actually, like, there are VMs in here that I probably should delete, but I don't know which ones are safe to delete. This one right here is my LFS system, but then I've got a clone of the LFS system that I was doing something with. This one here is for an upcoming video. That one's just Arch with BIOS. I have no idea why I have this one. I'm not sure what this VM is. I genuinely don't remember why I have this VM. Yo, Fedora Rose, how you doing? I finally owned a bright colored shirt for once. I used to wear bright colored shirts in my videos, but it was, the reason why I stopped doing it is because my old trash camera and lighting setup made it so any light colored shirts were blindingly bright. And that wasn't fun. So I stopped doing that, and now that I actually know how to do lighting, I don't own any brightly colored shirts. So, yeah. When you start buying, look into the VM. Maybe later. For now, we'll look at the one that actually is useful. So, what were we doing? We were... What did we last run? Okay, we were deleting some stuff. Up. Why did I not... Cleaning... Okay. Oh, did we last do this? Yes. Okay, this is what we last did. Did you try KVM? People keep saying, try KVM, KVM, Brodie, KVM. No, I haven't. Every chance someone gets to mention KVM to me, they will mention KVM to me. I am well aware of its existence. I just haven't, yeah. I haven't tried KVM. Right, so we're supposed... Actually, you know what? Before we do anything else, because someone's going to bully me if I don't do this, I am going to... We're going to go and close this. We'll save the machine state, and then we'll make a duplicate for this, we'll make a duplicate of the VM. So, Brodie, you're going to try KVM. when I get around to it. That was a really quick 15 seconds. I don't think we need this one. Why is this one here? What is this VM? Delete GNOME. No. Why do I have this? What did I make this for? I'm going to check what this VM is, actually. Oh, right, it's that one. Right, that's what it is. Okay, I'll keep that one around, because that's actually kind of useful. No, I'll delete it. We don't need that one. Okay, so we'll... Go down. Doesn't VirtualBox use KVM? I don't know, does it? It's 6:36 a.m. here, and I stayed up all night reading Yuri manga. Just popped in to wish you a good stream and nice session of compiling. Before you go, tell me what the manga was. Okay, we'll clone this. We'll call it LFS Backup. Yes. Yes. There we go. Yep, full clone. We definitely not do a linked clone. A linked clone is not a good idea. I don't think it does. Isn't KVM kernel level VirtualBox's OS level? You know, I'm just gonna let... I just realized I'm not playing music. I thought it was deathly quiet. There we go. That's much better. Now I don't have to hear myself think. Much better. I hope it's not something like that... what's the word? That mainstream? Generic? No, I'll go mainstream. Mainstream in the sense of Yuri manga. Okay, I guess we're gonna have... maybe I should have done this before we did the stream, actually. Oh, God. Well, we're gonna wait 9 minutes to clone the disc. That's good. Can't defy the lonely girl. Ongoing translated manga deck. I don't recognize that one. Huh. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Seems like we're a bit more of a quieter stream than we normally do. Only 19 people here so far. We'll see if more people show up. Usually LFS is picking up a bit. Have you tried Redox RustOS? The name rings a Redox. I keep hearing about that. I don't. I'm trying to remember what it is. Have you played Monster Crown? It's a very nice Pokemon clone. How it's kind of buggy. I have literally no idea what that is. Redox RustOS. While this... Oh, God, it's taking longer now. While that's doing that, let's look at Redox. Okay, what is Redox? Redox is a Unix-like operating system written in Rust. Wait, does that link? Oh, it links to the Rust website. Aiming to bring the innovations of Rust to a modern microkernel and full set of applications. It's a quiet stream because you're too damn early. Everyone is probably still sleeping. No, this is the normal time of stream. So that's a time zone problem, and I don't control the time zones. I wish I did, because I would eliminate them. Rust is useless coming from a C dev. Then why is it that a lot of the C and C++ work is becoming Rust work? Maybe it's not useless. Redux is made by Jeremy Soller. I don't know who... Is that a joke? Is Jeremy Soller someone who I should know? Okay. I like how one of the features is implemented in Rust. That's not a feature. That's just what it is. Thank you for the 79.99 ZAR. That's the South African currency, yes? Yes? I remember stuff. Unless I'm completely wrong and forgot what currency it was altogether. It is? Yes! Yes, it is. Yeah, the words. Yes. God. Okay, it's a really good stream. Linux because gaming. Exactly, yes. It's time to leave the C and move to modern codes. Yeah, just eliminate all C. C does not need to exist anymore. Just delete every C compiler to ever exist. That will surely go very well. Microkernel. Okay, that's also not really a... Okay, MIT license isn't a feature. Drivers run in user space. Okay. Are you going to give me any reason I would actually want to run this? Supports Rust standard library. Well, it is written in Rust, so I would hope that it supports the Rust standard library. Custom libc written in Rust. Relibc. Oh, I'm sure that one triggers a lot of people. C is better in my opinion. That is your opinion. Yes. You know what? JavaScript is better in my opinion. What's it better than? I don't know. You can work out the reference point as much as you want, but JavaScript is better than something. I'll let you decide the something. Let's see screenshots. I guess this is going to be screenshots of their orbital desktop. System. That's not a screenshot. That would be a picture. Screenshot implies it is a picture of the screen. Okay. I don't think you know what screenshots are. That's a really cool looking laptop. It is an operating system. Maybe I should try this out at some point. JS OS is a real OS. Compiling. No, actually right now we're... Oh my god, how does it keep going up? How does the time remaining keep going up? That is not how time remaining works. Kernel cannot be written in interpreters. What? Just... just wait till someone tries that. Also, you could make a JavaScript compiler. Like, there's no reason why you couldn't turn JavaScript into a compiled language. There is no... Are you... okay, I have to check if you guys are just trolling me. I don't believe you that exists. Wait, is it... Okay, there's not delay. Okay. JS OS. Nope, you are oh, wait, no, is this a thing? Wait, no. Oh, here we go. What in the world is this? It does exist. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, it's made by... I'm going to say Russian. I'm going to say Russian, but someone's probably going to correct me. JSOS is an open source operating system unikernel. I'm not sure what unikernel is. Uni means one. So single kernel? What does that mean? Does that mean it's a monolithic kernel? I've never heard the term unikernel before. It's built on the V8 JavaScript engine. All right, then. And uses event-driven and non-blocking I/O model inspired by Node.js. Oh, God. os.js exists. It's Russian? Okay, it is Russian. As so says the Russian. Okay. Unikernel is a specialized single address space machine image constructed by using library operating systems. I feel like you just threw a bunch of words together and that doesn't mean anything. I need to read that again. Unikernel is a specialized single address space machine image constructed by using library operating systems. Note that still does not make any sense to me. C is a very low level. C++ is C, but a bit higher level. Oh, so you just read the wiki. Do you know what it means? Because I certainly don't. And has stuff in it like dynamic arrays that it does for you. Rust is C++ for things needing memory safety like very important systems. Well... You don't understand. Okay, cool. Cool, we're on the same page then. Okay, when I say that Rust is going to replace a lot of C work, I don't mean it's going to replace everything, but it objectively is replacing some C work, because that's literally what is happening. Now just slap Chrome on that and we're good to go. God, no. Stop. Stop it. C++ makes OOP possible. We don't need anything to make OOP possible. Just stop it with OOP. I suffered through learning OOP at university. Python will replace Rust after 5 years, I guess. Oh, you know, that would be a fun one, wouldn't it? You can do memory safe code and see everything you need to do is to write a memory handler. Well, yeah, then you've just written Rust. Good job. How do you say that you? How do you pronounce that? I'm not sure. I've written OOP code in C. I don't prefer it. Python's pretty slow. Why Python is slow? Well, okay, being an interpreted language, it's inherently going to be slower than compiled, but you can compile C. Compile Python. Bro, don't you have a Discord server? I do. That I do, yes. Let's make an OS in slow language like Python. Do it. Do it. I dare you. I really should have done this earlier. Jesus Christ. How's it no one has created C++ yet? Also, yeah, you can compile Python to C as well, yeah. Let's find out. Has anyone created that? This is now just turning into Brodie shit talk stream, which, you know what, might not be a bad thing. I cannot find anything cool. What? Okay, now that's someone asking about... Okay, that's someone asking about... Oh, wait, someone's asked about C++. Will there ever be a... God damn it. Stop it. Okay, let's go to Cora, the place where all of the intelligent people live. All of the very intelligent people who never go outside. Nice t-shirt, thank you. It says influencer, free zone. But you can't see the free zone, so it just says influencer. Yes, there will be. It will not be called C+++. The new improved C successor already has a chosen name. It was C++20. That's a dumb name. There is a Rust Python interpreter. That U is pronounced like Y, not English. Why not English? Hey, bro, can you please solve a problem which I'm fed up of searching the solution for? If you tell me the problem, maybe. Or maybe someone in chat can do it. Or they'll just bully you. Stream about whitespace Do we do a stream about learning whitespace and just see how long it takes us to, like, have some sort of compilation error? Because it'll take us about 5 seconds. End the stream when you don't compile code on the first shot. No wonder Gen 2 is slow. Why would Gen 2 be slow? There are just new standards, you think? Yes. I don't know what you're referring to. Haskell's also good. I think, look, most modern languages are good. Like, unless it's intentionally made to be a meme language, or it's Java. But, like, most modern languages... Why is my camera jittering today? Okay. Most modern languages are good enough. Not great. There's few that are great, but most are good enough to do whatever you want them to do. Yes, we do have a help channel. That is true. Gen 2 is slow because Portage is written in Python. I thought it delayed again. I don't think the slow part of compiling a package is querying for the package. I think we're good. I think we're good running a server request with Python. Look, you could literally write your package manager in anything, and it's going to be fast enough, because the slow thing about package management isn't the querying, or, you know, listing out files, things like that. Like, that's not the slow part. It's the... If you have a source-based distro, it's the actual compiling. And I don't think any of the compilers are written in Python. At least any of the C compilers. There's probably a C compiler written in Python, isn't there? Can you please accept my Discord friend request? I need your help on something, please. I generally don't accept friend requests on Discord. Only Gen 2 compilation is slow. After that, it's the most efficient. Right, but if you've wasted, like, 2 hours installing something, I was just, you know, going about the rest of my day. You know, I don't think this is actually taking 11 minutes. So far, 4 minutes has taken about 15 minutes. So I don't think this number is accurate. The only thing that I miss in modern languages is that GoTo is not a thing. Makes code so much cleaner. Is that so? If you say so. Well, look, if you want to GoTo, just use functions. Just a GoTo is basically it's a jankier function. Portage takes about 10 seconds just to get the dependencies for my package on my ThinkPad T420. Right, but then it takes 20 minutes to compile it, so I don't think getting the dependencies is the slow part there. Bro, now that your hair is long, are you going to see an anime hairstyle in the future? Yes. I'll grow it out to the point where I can, like, spike it up like Goku. That's my plan. Bro, please, I'm stuck on a problem for a week. Please, I need help of someone, so please, I need to talk to you. Maybe on your Insta, please. I'm sure you can find the solution somewhere. If you can't use GoTo properly, then you're just bad. GoTo is also Noah function. It makes cleanup much more simple. Much more why did I add simpler? Much more clean. Sure. If that's what you believe, play chess while you're waiting for the VM. I could do that, couldn't I? Yes, that is an option. Or we could just turn this into an impromptu Q&A and be very, very, very exciting. No, man, I've tried everything, can't solve it. Please, I need your help. I think if you can't solve it after going at it for a week, there's not really much I could do. Because I would just basically be sending you back the same resources you've already gone through. I'm not compiling anything right now. Like, that's the problem. I'm just cloning the VM so that when we break something, I have a backup. And I really should have done it not on stream. Yeah, you just say the problem in the stream chat and someone will be able to help you probably. 30 mines are better than 1. Why are there no Wayland window managers that is complete? Because it's Wayland. Define complete though. Like, what is our standard for a complete compiler on Wayland? Complete window manager on Wayland. Do you know that joke really only works if you don't have a mistake in your sentence? You're forgetting the best Wayland window manager? Are you talking about Mutter? The answer's Mutter, isn't it? Oh yeah, have I shown you what the front of my teacup says? Tee-hee-hee. My mum bought this one for me because she thinks it's funny. What is the standard for complete on Linux? Compiling and functioning. Compiling is complete, judging by most of the things that I check out. Have you tried Alpine? No, I have not. Any thoughts on Pipewire versus Pulse Audio? I've actually got a video I want to plan out about why Pipewire is very quickly taking over the Linux desktop. Have I heard of Alpine? Yes, I have. Is this going to turn into a D's nuts joke? I tried Pipewire, what, a year ago? 6 months ago? Whenever I tried Pipewire, I thought it was really good, and then I had some issues with OBS, and I had to stop using Pipewire. Basically, between updates, it handled my audio tracks in... Like, OBS decided that sometimes... I don't know if it was OBS or whatever. For whatever reason, sometimes it would merge some audio tracks that shouldn't be merged. Other times it wouldn't. It changed between updates, and I just couldn't work with that. So I stopped using Pipewire, but for general computing, I don't think there's any reason really not to use Pipewire. Like, if your distro ships with it, it works well enough. It works no worse than Pulse Audio does, at least. Do you use Peru or Yay? I use Peru. Not because Yay isn't being updated anymore, unlike someone said, but because Peru has some extra features that are cool, and the defaults are nicer. The solution is to use pure FFmpeg back to record. Yeah, we'll do that, and I'll just sit at 100% CPU utilization the entire time. Linux kernel is extremely small after looking at it, so efficient. Do you know how many lines are in the kernel? I love how easy it is to replace Pulse with Pipewire on Arch. Well, yeah, Pipewire, for the most part, on most distros, not just Arch, like, it's pretty much just a drop-in replacement. So when I try to ping Google, I get an error of temporary problem in name resolution. I also tried reinstalling my Linux, but then too the problem occurred. Even the clock is not working. I have no idea what... I have no idea what that problem could be. Running Pipewire for 3 months, no major error yet. Well, yeah, like, from Pipewire, from what I experienced for general computing, is perfectly fine. It's, if Pulse Audio is functional, Pipewire is functional, but slightly more functional. Raid Mental Outlaw House stream when? Please don't raid someone's house. I do not condone raiding people's houses. MX Linux versus Mint, what should I use? Well, according to DistroWatch, MX Linux is the most popular distro in the world, so obviously MX Linux. Even though most people have not heard of MX Linux. Also, the copying is almost done. Only 2 minutes and 21 seconds left, which I don't believe, but that's what it says. So, yeah. Wrong Ubuntu is the most popular. I'm well aware what the most popular is. Is it still at the top on DistroWatch? I wonder. I guess you don't know the joke. What is MX Linux exactly? I am the black sheep of this chat. I main Windows and yet am part of this chat. Yeah, here we go. See, I told you. MX Linux. Most popular distro on DistroWatch. You thought I was lying. Yeah, see? Like, most popular MX Linux. Then Endeavor, Manjaro, Mint, Pop! OS, and then in 6th place, Ubuntu. Oh, DistroWatch. What a great website this is. When will Wayland come through? It is still alpha software, probably in like 15 years. But by default, there is no screen tearing, so it seems like a good successor. Right, but also it has no features. The problem with Wayland is going down the path of extreme security at the cost of basic usability features. So, Wayland seems like a step backward to the Linux desktop. It's a step forward for security and a step backward for you know, the actual users. What is good amongst GNOME versus XFC in customization? They're all very customizable. I like GNOME because it pisses off my chat, but Wayland no config files. Well, you don't configure Wayland because Wayland is an API. You configure the individual tools that you're running on the Wayland API. Problem with Wayland is the fact there's a protocol instead of a common API. It doesn't matter how you want to describe it. The problem with Wayland is the fact that it breaks up features that were previously a part of Xorg into extra programs that you need to install and ensure are working. Fractional scaling is much better on Wayland. It can't be worse than on Xorg, that's for sure. If it was worse, it just wouldn't exist. But if you think it's only a step forward in terms of security, then you know nothing about Wayland. No, it's a massive step backward in terms of features. We only just recently got the ability to screen share, and that's only in certain compositors. And only in certain applications that support the tool that let you do screen sharing. Like, this is not... Like, it's not an argument you can make in favor of Wayland. Wayland is lacking in features, intentionally because it's made to be more secure. JavaScript-based text browser, please suggest. That one that uses Firefox to render stuff in the terminal? There we go. I don't know. I have no idea why it took 30 minutes to do that. But now we can actually get started. Okay, let's move that one over. Yay! I hate Wayland because there are no dynamic tiling. Are there? I thought there was. Isn't there a what is it, River? Yeah, River's dynamic tiling window manager. Why is NPD and NPC very hard to configure? Are they? MPD... There's not much to configure with the MPD. Okay, so... So what are we doing here? So, following steps performed out... Okay, so this is the way it was going to back it up. So it was going to... This point, the central program, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, we just literally back up the VM. Yeah, I don't care about doing it like that. That's dumb. No. Important, if you left the children environment to create a backup or restart building using a restore, remember to check the virtual... we did not do that. So... Cool. Building the LFS system. Also nightmare to config. Yeah, no, I don't... I never touch the OLS configuration. How to make terminal in Debian XFCE, please. Wait, how to make terminal? I'm not sure what you're asking. You are warned. Let's go find MNT. Okay, all of that stuff that we... That's all the stuff we mounted earlier, isn't it? Yes, that is. So that would be... What did we do that back in like chapter 6, 5? What chapter was that in? Still building the system V LFS, you can switch to system D with E. Well, I presume that nothing in this section is any different. Oh wait, right at the end it differs. Okay, so when we get to sysv and knit stuff, then it differs. Oh, I guess I can switch over to the other book right now, just so it's not a problem. Yeah, probably should do that, shouldn't I? Yeah, so actually, okay, I'm gonna show you guys something. So, I thought this was a problem with LFS. It is a problem with LFS, just not in the way I thought it was. So, there are actually two versions of LFS. Read online. There is the current stable, and then all the way down here, there is also the System D version as well. But current stable doesn't tell you what current stable actually uses. It's just like, oh yeah, it's current stable. So you presume current stable is the one that you'd actually want to be using. Let's see what's actually different with the System D version. What file system are you going to use? ext4. Because this is Linux, and it just makes sense to use the standard file system. Right, okay, so it differs right... Okay. Wait. ls... Oh, so, okay, it does actually come with all of the same files. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Btrfs is good. Look, it might be good, but ext4 is the standard file system to go with. I guess we'll switch over to the System D version. Why not? Let's do that. Why not NTFS? Well, you could do The current terminal has better NTFS support, so, like, you could do it. You shouldn't, but you could. Actually, can you boot off of NTFS at this? Don't do it. Don't do it. Wait, what? Give me one second. I need to work out what the hell number we're up to on this one so I can swap over. So we were up to the start of chapter 8. Yes. Yeah, okay. Start of chapter 8. Cool. Let's swap over to the System D version and go from there. Are you going to set up LVM? LVM. Why is LVM... Why am I blanking what LVM is? I presume this is exactly the same between the two versions. Yeah, that's exactly the same. Why do I not just have another tab open? Brodie, open another tab so you don't keep jumping back and forth. There we go. There we go. Better. Good job. You finally learned how to click new tab. There's nothing else we need to compile between the two, was there? No, that does okay, I think we're good jumping to the other one. Yeah, okay. Nothing's different at this point. So, there's a guy in here who has done LFS before. So, it differs at Chapter 8. Is that the case? Can you build an entire distro using LFS? Yes. That's sort of the whole point. LVM is logical volume management. Yeah, good you switched. 8.5 Glibc already have minor differences. Someone on Discord said switching can happen later too anyway. I'd much rather switch before there are issues, but switching at Chapter 8's fine. Okay, we're gonna do that then. Cool. In this chapter, we start constructing the LFS system in earnest. Yay, only 30 minutes into the stream, we finally start. The installation of this software is straightforward, although in many cases, the installation instructions could be made shorter and more generic. We've opted to provide the full instructions for every package to minimize the possibilities for mistakes. The key to learning what makes a Linux system work is to know what each package is used for and why you or the system may need it. Isn't ZFS compatible with Bash? I'm going to let the chat decide on that one. New question. Is ZFS viable for a desktop OS? Could not find a reasonable answer online. I really should look more into file systems. I've recently been doing some bootloader stuff, but file systems are an area that I'm really still lacking information on. Like, people ask me questions about, like, ButterFS or something like that, and I'm just like, I have no idea. I just use ext4 because ext4 is the standard. We do not recommend using optimizations. They can make a program run slightly faster. That is true. Yes, that is what an optimization does. But they can also cause compilation difficulties. Yo, Nosy, how you doing? How is the koalas? Going extinct. If a package refuses to compile when using optimization, try to compile it without optimization and see if it fixes the problem. Even if the package does not compile when using optimization, there is the risk it may have been compiled incorrectly because of the complex interactions between the code and build tools. Also note that -march and -mtune options using values not specified in the book have not been tested. This may cause problems with toolchain packages, binutils, GCC, and glibc. The small potential gains achieved in using compiler optimization is often outweighed by the risks. This right here is an attack against all Gen 2 users. Sure, you could compile, you could use compiler optimizations, but like, it might just not compile. First-time builders of LFS are encouraged to build without custom optimizations. The subsequent system will still run very fast and be stable at the same time. You doing good? That's good. For the installation instructions, each installation page provides information about the package, including a concise description of what it contains, approximately how long it will take to build, and how much disk space is required during the build process. So literally the same thing that we've seen on every single compilation page up until this point. Following the installation instructions, there is a list of programs and libraries, along with brief descriptions of the package. Right, okay. I found that ext4 is the industry standard. ButterFS is the new but stable enough Fedora. Fedora is my favorite distro. Use it by default and is mostly seen as the next better FS. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's absolutely great. But I just stick with the standard because I know that if something goes wrong, then finding information about it is going to be easy enough. The standard build unit values and required disk space includes test suite data for all applicable packages in Chapter 8. SPU values have been calculated using a single-core CPU. Oh god, okay. Do you prefer dark chocolate or milk? If I have to choose between the two, I'm going to say milk. If I have to choose chocolate in general, I'm going to say white chocolate. In general, the LFS editors discourage building and installing static libraries. The original purpose of most static libraries has been made obsolete in modern Linux systems. In addition, making a static library into a program can be detrimental. If an update to the library is needed to remove a security problem, all programs that use a static library will need to be relinked to the new library. Since the use of static libraries is not always obvious, the relevant programs and the procedures needed to do the linking may not even be known. In the procedures in this chapter, remove or disable installation of most static libraries. Usually this is done by passing a -- disable static option to configure. In other cases, alternate alternate means are needed. In a few cases, especially Glibc and GCC, the use of static libraries remains essential to the general package building process. How to set Windows desktop background using WSL. How to set just go into the... Why are you doing that through WSL? Just go into the Windows settings and set it like that. White chocolate's a sin? That's fine, I'm a sinner. You know milk chocolate is just cocoa butter and milk solids, right? I don't care what it's made of. I know that coffee is grown in shit, so like, it doesn't bother me. For a more complete discussion of libraries, see the discussion library static or shared in the BLFS book. ext5 will have snapshots. ext5 will just be a symlink to NTFS. Package management. Package management is an often requested addition to the LFS book. A package manager allows tracking the installation of files, making it easy to remove and upgrade packages, as well as the binary and library files. A package manager will handle the installation of configuration files. He wants to strip out Win32 and use WSL as the only userland. Is that a thing you can even do? I didn't know that Windows would even function like that. If it does, that would be cool, but I have no idea about it. Before you begin to wonder, no, this section will not talk about nor recommend any particular package management. Will you do a chicken nuggets cooking stream? Shh. I don't want to say sure and make it seem like I'm actually promising to do that. I will... So, I'll consider it. You know what? It's an excuse to eat some chicken nuggies, so maybe I'll do it. What it provides is a roundup of the more popular techniques and how they work. Do it? Have you heard of DarkOS? No. I presume that if you use it, it just disables your screen backlight. The perfect package manager for you may be among these techniques, or maybe a combination of two or more of these techniques. This section briefly mentions issues that may arise when upgrading packages. You can cook. I can cook enough to live, yes. I moved out when I was 19? When did I move out? I don't know when I moved out. Long enough ago that I learned how to cook. Oh wait, Brodie's in that weird time zone that's 30 minutes out of reality. Yes, it's also this region of the world where in November it's really, really hot. Some reasons why no package manager mentioned LFS or BLFS. Dealing with package management takes the focus away from the goals of these books, teaching how a Linux system is built. There are multiple solutions for package management, each having its strengths and weaknesses, strengths and drawbacks, including one that satisfies all audiences is difficult. I moved to Japan when I was 20, now I'm 26. Wow, that sounds like a much bigger move than I did. God, I'm going to try to open this window more and see if that cools it down more. Probably won't. Yeah. There, now, there's absolutely no breeze. It's just Brodie gets to die. Maybe if I fan myself like this. Maybe. No, that doesn't help. Okay, it's just gonna be really hot in here. Arch from scratch? Isn't that just the Arch ISO? Maybe I'll turn my air conditioner on. That's actually not a bad idea. Okay, but how hot is it right now? It definitely does not feel like how warm it should be at night. It is currently... Bullshit, it's 20 degrees. No, it's not. It's not 20 degrees. That lies in slander. Weather. Tell me the weather. Tell me I'm why I'm boiling to death. What's up, Brodie? How's things going? No, it's not 18 degrees. Feels like 15. Wait, how humid is it? That might be it. Okay, is it? 73% humidity. That would explain the problem. That would explain the problem. Upgrade issues. A package manager makes it easy to upgrade to newer versions when they are released. Generally, the instructions in the LFS and BLFS books can be used to upgrade to the newer versions. Here are some points you should be aware of when upgrading packages, especially on a running system. Koalas land are wet. Koalas land are wet. Koalas land are... Hello, the Redstone Hive. I presume you're a Minecraft channel. 18 degrees here in the bottom of New Zealand. Quite nice and cool outside. That sounds lovely. That sounds lovely, but it's really humid here for some reason. If Link's kernel needs to be upgraded, for example, from 5.10.17 to 5.10.18, or, you know, to, like, a modern version, nothing else needs to be rebuilt. The system will keep working fine thanks to the well-defined border between kernel and user space. Specifically, Linux API headers need not be and should not be. See the next item. Yo, Gary Cooks, how you doing? You need to reboot your system to use the upgraded kernel. Whoa. Did this guy just say that when you upgrade something on Linux, you should reboot the system? Blasphemy. Oh my god. I can't believe the meme is fake. I can't believe the meme is fake and you actually should upgrade, or you should go and reboot your system when you upgrade the kernel. Crazy. If Linux API headers or Glibc... Actually, I should do a video on that. Honestly, I should do a video on why that... Or you don't need to upgrade... You don't need to reboot your system when you upgrade. It's just absolute nonsense and it should stop being spread around. But your precious uptime. If Linux API headers or Glibc needs to be upgraded to a newer version, e.g. from Glibc... to whatever, to 2.3.2, it is safer to rebuild LFS, though you may be able to rebuild all packages in their dependency order. Kexec is rebooting too. My home country, I regularly have negative 36 during winter. That's funny because in summer it's positive 36, and that's on the low end. He's lying, rebooting is fake. It's from the government to distract us. If a package containing a shared library is updated, and if the name of the library changes, then any packages dynamically linked to the library need to be recompiled in order to link against the newer library. Note that there is no correlation between the package version and the name of the library. For example, consider a package foo 1.2.3 that installs a shared library with libfoo.so.1. If you upgrade the package to a newer version, foo.1.2.4, that installs a shared library with the name libfoo.so.2, in this case, any packages are dynamically linked to libfoo.so.1 need to be recompiled to link against libfoo.so.2 in order for you to use the new library version. You should not remove the previous libraries unless all dependent packages are recompiled. You don't need a reboot for minor updates, but for major, you should restart. Well, no, you should... Really, you should restart for everything, because when you update something, it's very likely that you're not actually using the upgraded version, you're just using the old version still running in memory. Like, say you upgrade your browser. So, if you upgrade your browser, until you close your current instance, you're not going to be using the next version. So, if you have a bunch of little programs running in the background, every one of those that gets updated needs to be restarted to make sure it's using the latest version. And in most cases, it's just quicker to not do that and just reboot. You don't need to. I think that's key. You don't need to do it if uptime is absolutely fundamental, but you should, because it's just easier. What would happen if Microsoft lost the Windows source code? They would just keep re-releasing the same version and change the theme and make it seem like they've actually made a new operating system. That's what they would do. If a packaging containing a shared... Wait, did I read that one? No, I didn't. If a packaging containing a shared library is updated and the name of... Wait, no, I did read that one. Wait, no, it's different. No, it's different. Yeah, it's different. So Windows 11 then? Maybe, yeah. But the version number of the library file decreases. For example, the name of the library is kept libfoo.so.1, but the name of the library changed from libfoo.so.1.25. Yep, okay. You should remove the library from the previously installed version, or an LD config run by yourself using a command line or by the installation of some package. Reset the symlink. to point to the old library file because it seems having a newer version as its version number is larger. This situation may happen if you have to downgrade a package or the package changes the versioning scheme of library files suddenly. When the Linux code leaks, Richard will have an excuse to use it. Man, imagine being Richard Stallman and never having installed Linux. You just get someone else to do it. If a package containing a shared library is updated and the name of a library doesn't change, but a severe issue, especially a security vulnerability, is fixed, all running programs linked to the shared library should be restarted. The following command run as root after updating will list what is used in the old version of those libraries. Replace libc with the name of the library. Right. Join the metaverse, Brodie. Are you asking? That sounds like a cult. I'm not a big fan of cults. I'll have to decline, sorry. If OpenSH is being used for accessing the system and is linked to updated library, you need to restart SSHD, then log out, log in again, and rerun the command to confirm nothing is using the deleted libraries. Imagine being Richard Stallman. Yeah, fair enough. Brodie cult when? So just Brodie stands? There actually was a Brodie stand on Mastodon a while back. It was quite concerning. I still have no idea who did it. If a binary or shared library is overridden, the processes using the code or data in the shared library or data in the binary or library may crash. The correct way to update a binary or shared library without causing the process to crash is to remove it first, then install the new version into position. The install command provided by Core Utils has already implemented this, and most packages use it to install binaries and libraries. This means that you won't be troubled by this issue most of the time. However, the install process is processed by some packages, notably Mozilla.js, just overwrites the file if it exists and causes a crash, so it's safer to save your work and close unneeded processes before updating the package. Watch VOD later. This is going to take long. Yeah, there's a lot to read here. We haven't even started, like, compiling stuff today. Package management techniques. I'm in my 20s. I'm sure that makes us millennials, not boomers. No, that makes you a zoomer. The following are some package management techniques. Before making a decision on a package manager, do some research on the various techniques, particularly the drawbacks of a particular scheme. 30s. Yeah, you're probably a millennial then. Firefox often forces you to restart it after an update. Yeah, that's exactly why, because it won't actually be updated until it restarts. I'm a zoomer. I think most of my audience fits in the zoomer category. Zoomer or like late millennial. It is all in my head. Yes, this is a package management technique. Are you a zoomer, Brodie? I am a zoomer in form only and a boomer at heart. Are you going to invest in Squid Coin? No, I can't, because you physically cannot buy it anymore. Some folks, I hate the word folks. Some folks do not find the need for package management because they know the packages intimately. I don't think there's anybody who unironically feels like they don't need a package manager on Linux. Like, if you are like this, I think you need help. I suggest you go outside and touch some grass. If you feel like you know the packages intimately, that's an issue, and you should seek psychiatric help. And know what files are installed by each package. Some users also do not need any package management because they plan on rebuilding the entire system when a package is changed. Well, yeah, that's true. If you plan to be insane, then I guess that's a plan. See you later, Brodie. Gonna play cricket in the Arvo. Maybe grab a bicky and a cold one. That sounds pretty good, actually. Not the cricket. I'm not a big fan of that, but the bicky and the cold one sounds pretty good. Install in separate directories. So this is a simplistic package management. Wait, this is a simplistic package management that does not need. Oh no, that does make sense. Okay, I'm just dumb. That does not need any extra package to manage the installations. Each package is installed in a separate directory. For example, package foo 1.1 is installed in user package foo. Yeah, sure. Right, and then you make symlinks. Okay, yep. So will you implement your own package manager? I'm probably gonna just download one because I'm lazy. So am a Zoomer, Inform, Boomer at heart. Exactly. Yes. LF stream part 72 of 1047. Yeah, it's about right, to be honest. Environment variables such as path, LD, library path, men path, info path, and CPP flags need to be expanded to include user package foo. For more than a few packages, this scheme becomes unmanageable. You could look. You don't need to manage it by hand. You just manage it. I guess if you have a system to manage it, then I don't know. No, you could very easily simplify this system actually. Just have a very rudimentary package manager. Please make Brodie Magagur. Yes, I'll make Brodie Magagur. Symlink style package management. This is a variation of the previous package management technique. Each package is installed similar to the previous scheme, but instead of making the symlink, each file is symlinked into the user hierarchy. This removes the need to expand environment variables. Though the symlinks can be created by the user to automate the creation, many package managers have been written using this approach. A few of the popular ones include Stow, ePackage, Graft, and Depot. I only recognize 2 of these. And I didn't realize that Stow was a package manager. I guess if you're building it for an embedded system or something, you wouldn't want package management. Well, yeah, if you're never going to update the system, you don't need package management. Like, if you're just going to rebuild the system every time, like, you might as well save the space. The installation needs to be faked. Fake installations? Sure. So the package thinks that it is installed in user, though in reality it is installed in user package hierarchy. Installing in this manner is not usually a task. For example, consider that you are installing a package libfoo-1.1. The following instructions may not install the package, or may not install it properly. Make installation will work, but the dependent packages may not link to libfoo as you would expect. If you compile a package that links against libfoo, you may notice it is linked to user package libfoo 1.1 libfoo / libfoo. That's what is that path? Okay. Instead of that, as you would expect, the correct approach is to use the destir strategy to fake installation of the package. How long can you live without the internet? I don't know, like 100 years? I don't know. I'm thinking of taking a break from the internet and go live in a cabin in the woods for a few weeks. I'll return completely sane. Give yourself something to do. Like, don't just be a weirdo that lives in a cabin. That's how you become, like, a dude who builds a bomb. Take a book or something, or a couple of books. Maybe, I don't know, start, woodworking or something. McDonald's or Burger King? Well, Burger King doesn't exist in Australia. It's Hungry Jack's, so I'm gonna have to say McDonald's. Let's see. Most packages support this approach, but there are some which do not. For the non-compliant packages, you may either need to manually install the package, or you may find that it is easier to install some problematic packages into opt. Burger King. Build a nuclear... No, we've already had someone try that one. Arch installer script versus Archfire versus Callum. I have not tried Archfire yet, so I'm gonna say Arch installer script is the only one I've used. Is the only one of the 3 I've used. I need to actually, like, go and do, go and research the other ones. Windows 11 currently has a built-in 500 millisecond context menu delay. Jesus Christ. Probably will roll out an update to say they massively improved it. Are you using systemd? Yes, like 99% of Linux. In this technique, a file is timestamped before the installation of the package. After the installation, a simple use of the find command with the appropriate options can generate a log of all the files installed after the timestamp file was created. A package manager written with this approach is install log. Do not read the LFS hints. Many more package manager ideas. How is Luke doing, I wonder? I don't know. Probably. Actually, what is it? I know he uploaded a video the other day, didn't he? He uploaded like another video, another like really obvious crypto video. Bitcoin good because Bitcoin valuable because digital scarcity video. It's another Bitcoin video from like 10 years ago, basically. Though this scheme has the advantage of being simple, it has true drawbacks. If during the installation the files are installed with any timestamp other than the current time, those files will not be tracked by the package manager. Also, this scheme can only be used when one package is installed at a time. The logs are not reliable if two packages being installed on two different consoles. Did he just release another one today? Oh, I thought the last one he did was the Bitcoin one. I would love to see you do a video on the available install scripts, comparing them. Yeah, I plan to do that. It's just a matter of using the other ones and working it out. He also did a "Are you going to stand up for yourself?" video, implying like self-defense, or I'm not sure, like overthrowing the government. Where's he going with that one? No, I feel like he would hate you making that comparison. Oh wow, he did some other videos. Yeah, that will save a lot of time, yes. Tracing installation scripts. In this approach, the commands that the installation scripts perform are recorded. There are two techniques that one can use. The LD preload environment variable can be set to point to a library to be preloaded before installation. During installation, this library tracks the packages that are being installed by attaching itself to various executables such as cp install, mv, and tracking the system calls that modify the file system. For this approach to work, all the executables need to be dynamically linked without the SUID or STID bit. Preloading the library may cause some unwanted side effects during the installation. Therefore, it is advised that one performs some tests to ensure the package manager does not break anything and logs all the appropriate files. The second technique is to use strace, which logs all system calls made during the execution of installation scripts. I thought McDonald's doesn't exist either. Has a different name just in Oz. They have like apostrophe in it. It definitely exists because I had some McDonald's for lunch. Have you seen Luke with hair? Yeah, the man was balding since his early 20s. Which is sad, but he should have got rid of his hair a long, long time ago. Actually, there are some stores that do refer to themselves as Maccas. Also, the marketing material typically like refers to it as Maccas as well. Mate, give me some Maccas. Yeah. Creating package archives. In this scheme, the package installation is faked into a separate tree, as described in the Symlink style package management. After the installation, a package archive is created using the installed files. This archive is then used to install the package either on a local machine or can even be used to install the package on other machines. This approach is used by most of the package managers found in the commercial distributions. Examples of package managers that follow this approach are RPM, which incidentally is required by Linux standard base specification. Package utils, Debian's apt, and Gentoo. Oh, it's Gentoo! Yay! Is Monero legal in Koala Land? Yeah, the government just likes to collect as many taxes as they possibly can. In Japan, they say Mac U for McDonald's. That is true, yes. Also, having KFC for Christmas is like totally normal. And actually encouraged. This is like a visual novel without the visual and about Linux. I can make it more visual. I can like wave my arms around and shit. Wait, maybe we can just look at my face the entire time. I can just talk like this the entire time. Turn into like an ASMR stream. And see you guys like this. Probably sounds horrible. You asked for it. Anyway, we'll get back to actually doing this properly. Does Australia even exist? No, I'm an actor. A hint describing how to adopt this style of package management for LFS is located at this location here. Creation of package files that include dependency information is complex and beyond the scope of LFS. Creation of package files that include dependency information is complex and beyond the scope of LFS. I want a ham for Christmas, not chicken. I want alcohol. As a Kiwi, I can you've started yourself off wrong. You says as a Kiwi. I instantly stop caring what you're saying at this point. Slackware uses a tar-based system for package archives. This system purposely does not handle package dependencies as more complex package managers do. For details of Slackware package management, see this right here. Slackbook.org. Is that like Facebook, but for slackers? Haha, pun. I think it was on a podcast. Just go to Luke's website on archive.org and you can find some fun pictures. Vision of you say where are all the H scenes at? That's for the after show. Deploying LFS on multiple systems. Okay, next up we're getting into actually doing work. Yay. On the advantages of an LFS system, one of the advantages of an LFS system is there are no files that depend on the position of files on a disk. Isn't that like most systems? Cloning an LFS build to another computer with the same architecture as the same system is as simple as using tar on the LFS system that contains the root, about 250 megabytes uncompressed for a base LFS build, copying that file via network transfer or CD-ROM, yeah, CD-ROM, definitely, to the new system and expanding it. From that point, a few configuration files will have to be changed. Configuration files need to be updated, the etc host, etc fs tab, definitely update that one. Password, etc group, etc shadow, and etc ld.so.conf. What is Facebook? We have Meta now. Isn't Facebook still going by Facebook, or have they changed the website itself? I thought that Meta was just going to be basically like an alphabet sort of thing. Note that there have been some reports of issues when copying between similar but not identical architectures. For instance, the instruction set for an Intel system is not identical with an AMD processor, and later versions of some processors may have instructions that are unavailable in earlier versions. Right, but if they're different versions, then they're not the same architecture. Facebook is still Facebook, Meta is a parent company. So yeah, it's Alphabet, sure. Yeah, okay. Man pages. Yay. The man page package contains over 2,200 man pages. Jesus. LS man. Oh yeah, I didn't. Did I ever mention this? I hate this terminal. It's awful. Does anyone who uses GNOME terminal know how to disable that? Like, I looked for how to disable that and I couldn't work it out. And I don't know how we didn't notice it until right now. Yeah, it just does that by default. I literally have no idea. If anyone happens to know, I will be more than willing to take your advice. Why is that a thing? Yeah, because GNOME. Exactly, that's why. No, that's just the... I don't think we can disable it. I literally don't think we can disable it. Alert sound under the sound settings. Oh wait, there was a thing in there? There are no sound settings. That's epic, do not disable it. I I don't see a use for that. There is no use for it. Alert sound under the... Are we saying sound settings as in general GNOME sound settings? Yeah, they probably will. Enjoy that. I'm gonna... Let's actually check. Settings. Actually, we could just disable sound for the VM in general, couldn't we? System sound is disabled. There is no system sound, and it still does this. What? What? Oh, are you saying general as in... GNOME? Why are you so bad? Delete GNOME. Internal profiles? Is that where it is? Oh, it's in here. Oh, what? Oh, that's dumb. That's really... sounds like when poop hits through the wall. Mate, my shits are way bigger than that. Now, okay. It's more like a big explosion sound. I pressed tab, not S. That's the one. Cool. CD into man pages. Install man pages by running make pre... Actually, why am I typing? What am I doing? Too much information, Brodie. Disgusting. Not enough information. What are you talking about? Content of man pages. Man pages. Yes, that is what would be in a man page. When is the Luke Smith collab coming? I've never considered it. I've considered it. I just haven't planned anything. RM dash F man dash pages. Cool, we don't need that one. RuneScape character don't like collabs. No, he did a collab with someone. What was it? Millennial Woes? Which got him an article written about him in, The Guardian? Was it The Guardian? It was one of the mainstream outlets. Lana.it's... What even is that? I've never even heard of that. What is the package called? That package isn't here. Or is that an I? Oh, is that an I? Oh, it's an I. Oh, that's a bad font. I hate that. It's Iana. Right. Time for some Hollow Knight. I've not played Hollow Knight. That actually would be fun. I've been wanting to stream it for a while. It's just a matter of either finishing a game or dropping a game. All of those look exactly the same, except the last one, which I think is a... Is that a pipe? I'm pretty sure that last symbol's a pipe you've got there. Okay. For this package, we're going to need to copy files into place. Okay. That was great compilation. So... describes the various DARPA internet protocols that are available from the TCP subsystem. So far, has LFS thought anything so far? Has thought anything so far? Or... Or is it just brainless copy-pasting? Well, it's brainless copy-pasting if you don't bother to read it. Like that, you don't learn anything in LFS unless you unless you intentionally try to learn it. Like, you can just copy-paste everything and get through it way quicker than I have. Etsy Services provides a mapping between friendly textual names for internet services and their underlying assigned port numbers and protocol types. So ls/Etsy. ls/Etsy/services. Oh, there's nothing in... Wait, there's nothing in there? Do you watch J-Slat? J-Slat. I feel like I've watched a J-Slat video at some point, but no, not really. I've been watching a lot of what have I been watching a lot of recently? I was watching a lot of Dr. K's stuff, Healthy Gamer GG earlier. Make a video on koalas, like on a koala, like sitting on a koala. Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying make a video about koalas? Because I don't think the second one is going to work for my channel. I don't really know what koalas have to do with my channel, but I'm sure there's something we can do with that. Surely. Next up, we're doing Glibc. 21 build units. Oh no. The Glibc package, ride a koala, the striping koalas. I feel like I would kill the koala. And we don't have enough koalas to kill. This library provides the basic routines for allocating memory, searching directories, opening and closing files, reading and writing files, string handling, pattern matching, arithmetic, and so on. J-Schlatt is a Minecraft YouTuber. I've probably seen like a clip with like collabing with someone at some point, surely. I do not endorse killing koalas. What is build units? So build units are basically a generic description of how long it's going to take to build. So if we know how long one build unit is, I think on my system one build unit is about 2 or 3 minutes, then we can infer how long it's going to take based on their compilation testing. Restart the Emu Wars instead. Restart the maybe we need Kangaroo Wars. There's too many kangaroos. Just got here, anything interesting happened? No, literally nothing interesting happened. The interesting stuff is happening now. So you actually joined at the good time. XR, yes, XR is what you do. Glibc. Dot tar. So CG into Glibc. So we're going to be doing, what are we doing? Fix a security problem identified upstream. Okay. Updating my system time to wait now because bad internet is bad. DD input file /dev/0 output file dev koala. Yeah, I will not ever forget how to untar a tar xz. I will never forget how to do that until the end of time now. There we go. We're going to patch the file. Some of the Glibc programs use the non-FHS compliant vardb directory to store their runtime data. Apply the following patch to make such programs store their runtime data in FHS compliant location. Google King Kong balls in your spare time. I'm gonna not do that, thank you. The Glibc documentation recommends building Glibc in a dedicated build directory. Okay, let's do that. Dedicated build directory. Ensure the LD config and SLN utilities are installed into suserbin. Okay. Brave it instead. CRX it instead. No, I'm gonna brave it. Sure, why not? We need more Linux waifu to attract Windows and Mac user. So we need more Linux VTubers then. I'm fully supportive of this. Also, what's with more Arch packages getting removed from the repos or being flagged out of date? Is there any solid alternative to Arch? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what you're getting at there. I gotta head out, Brodie. Keep it cool. Wait, it's Oz. That's impossible. No, it's starting to cool down now. Now it's like 15 degrees or something. What is it? It is currently... Why are they getting a message from my mum? What does she want? Hailstorm hits the Riverland. Jesus Christ. Okay. Apparently it's hailing up by my parents' place. That's fun. It is currently 18 degrees. Sure. Okay. Who are the Linux VTubers? So we have Rogue Ren. What shit? Now I feel bad that I forgot her name. Not Cyan. I don't forget Cyan's name. She doesn't main Linux anyway. Here we go. I think I've mentioned this one before. She hasn't done any videos in a while, has she? Oh no, she has 5 days ago. I don't think I've mentioned this one before. Here is a Gen 2 VTuber. Yes. And Menu Libre is out of date in the AUR. Deadbeat, for example, is removed from the repos. It's presumably in the AUR, but I don't know. I presume there is I presume there's some reason why it was removed. I know there's a couple of devs who are doing VTuber stuff as well. Yeah, you're probably onto something. Probably onto something there. What we're doing, right? We did that. We want to do the configure. We actually want to get compiling this. It's going to take a goddamn forever. Compiling live 2D to stream. Does that everything work? Everything work? Config. Yep. Cool. Worked. Okay. There actually is a... There is a project that is going to... what is it? It's an open source face tracker that Ren's been testing out. Oh, sorry. There's also the guy who's making the face tracker who uses a duck to stream. I guess you can call him a VTuber. It's not an exciting VTuber. It's a 3D duck he made for the sake of testing the face tracker. But I guess he counts as well. I don't remember what his name is, though. I feel like it's like Yoa? Robertson, do you remember the name? Yeah, the guy who's actually making it, who's writing it on stream. What's his name? He's technically a VTuber just for the sake of testing it. Yeah, Ewan. Yeah, there you go. I knew I was close. All right. A GNOME developer said that Jeremy Solar from System 76 was threatening them by telling them they will theme no matter how much GNOME will try to prevent theming. Oh, that's beautiful. Have you seen Lewis Rossman's live stream on Framework Laptop? It also has a rant on Linux and why he doesn't use it anymore. I have not seen that, no. Disable W error. This option disables the W error option passed to GCC. That makes sense. That is what that name would imply. This is necessary for running the test suite. Aha. This option tells the build system that this Glibc may be used with kernels as old as 3.2. This means generating workarounds in case a system call introduced a later version cannot be used. I didn't know there was, like, some drama between them. I need to look into that one. That sounds kind of funny, actually. Can you use mock in TTY? Is that a audio player? I feel like it's an audio player. Enable stack protector equals strong. This option increases system security by adding extra code to check for buffer overflows, such as stack smashing. Stack bonking. Wait, where's my hammer? Give me one sec. I'll grab my hammer. Real men use PA play? Yeah, okay, sure. I guess there's not many real men left then. Hammer. Bonk the stack. I was able to use Music Cube on TTY, so mock should work fine, I guess. If it runs in a terminal, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't run. With headers, slash user slash include. Music on console. You have audio drivers and that... Like, do you need much more than audio drivers? I don't really think so. PA Play has not even worked once for me. I feel like that's a you problem. Real men use servos to make the sound. They don't even use speakers. With headers, user include. This often tells build system where to find the kernel API headers. I've recommended Music Cube as a video top before. I still use it, works pretty good. I will put it on the list when my list loads. I know it's on the list somewhere, but I'll put it further ahead on the list. Real men beatbox their music. Bad Apple on Linux TTY. Wait, there are programs that will convert a video into ASCII, and actually play it in the terminal. So you could. Is Pulse Audio enough for a sound server? Yes, it will play sound. Whether it will play sound consistently, well, that's a problem for later, isn't it? libc cv slibder slibder. This variable sets the correct library for all systems. We do not want lib64 to be used. And let's do a make. And now we wait. In this section, the test suite for Glibc is considered critical. Do not skip it under any circumstances. Okay. Generally, a few tests do not pass. The test failures listed below are usually safe to ignore. VLC has asked... Does it? I did not know that. That's actually news to me. That's actually pretty cool. How can I make a copy of my current KDE customization? You copy the config files, I guess, unless unless KDE does it in some weird way. Have you heard of Luke from the LAN show? You mean WAN show? Says he now prefers to use Linux on his laptop. I didn't hear that. No, I must have missed that part. Was that on the latest show that happened whenever they do the WAN show? Yeah, I usually watch clips unless there's, you know, some really big thing that someone tells me about. If you have a timestamp to that point, I would be appreciative. Appreciative, yes. Pulse audio is bad. Pipewire plus wire plumber is better. What the hell is wire plumber? Is wire plumber another replacement for pipewire pulse? It was just today, so it isn't... Okay, it was the recent one. Why do we care about Linus or Luke again? Because, let me see. Let me tell you why we care. Okay, let's find out. Okay, Linus Tech Tips. We care because they have 14 million subscribers. That's why. That's a lot of people. I don't know if you've ever, like, counted above, like, 100, but, like, that takes a while. So counting to 14 million takes a very long time. Wire plumber is a pipewire media session. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't given up on Linux challenge yet. Linus setup is extremely specific. Well, the whole point of the challenge is to see how well it's going to go. So dropping out of the challenge... Okay. I think you're misunderstanding something, right? If the challenge goes well, that makes good content. If the challenge fails, that makes good content. No matter what happens, it makes good content, and they'll make a shitload of money off of it. There's no point dropping out of the challenge. That's just really dumb. That does not make any sense at all. Yo, what's going on in the terminal? We are compiling. That is what we're doing. Are we? Yes, we are compiling. God, there's a lot of stuff we have to do for Glibc. Timestamp. Actually, you know what? While we're waiting, I will do that. Let's have a look. When show? How much market share do you think Linux needs for big application developers to care for Linux? At least what macOS has, I would assume. Now what was the timestamp? 10%. Let's see. Okay, around here? Okay, let's go over here. I'll mute my music. Okay.
Loop of excuses that you can go through.
Yeah.
And none of it matters.
User experience.
Yes.
2 words.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
So the user experience, spoiler alert, for non-gaming,
very good.
very good.
I would argue very good.
Maybe
Wow.
even excellent.
Wow.
Yeah,
Which
and
is
that
why
was for
I'm
both
switching
of us.
to say it again, which is why I'm genuinely switching my work laptop to Linux, and I genuinely think it's going to be a significantly better experience.
But that doesn't mean that it's perfect. And so what I'm hoping is that there are definitely some members of the Linux community that do not want to hear anything other than that Linux is perfect and amazing. But there are a lot of
Yes, they're in my comment section.
members of the community that do seem to be seeing this feedback and understanding that actually there are things that need to improve. And if an above average technical user is running into problems that are as simple as, okay, I'm not able to open and manipulate this type of document without ending up down 6 rabbit holes of ways to create a local security certificate on your system. Like, this is ridiculous.
They must be referencing something that happened earlier that they mentioned earlier in the stream, because I'm not sure what they're getting at there. But yeah, that's actually kind of cool. We converted another one. Did he just call himself above average? Yeah, see, well, look, if the average doesn't know what a folder is, he's certainly above average. This is going to be good. Super interested. Your desktop background is interesting. If anyone, for reference, if anyone sends me a desktop background and wants me to use it, if it's as good as this one, I'm more than happy to do so. I'm more than happy to run stupid fan art as my background. 1% is above average. Man, 6 inches is above average, but that's different kind of average. Linux is user-friendly. It's just picky about its friends. LTT have been receiving a lot of comments involving Linux superiority, and it's a huge mess with distro wars. Oh, I can't even imagine. My comments are bad enough, but I can only imagine what Linus is getting. The comments on Linus Tech Tips would be absolutely insane. I've read some of the stream comments while they are talking about Linux, and it's kind of awful. I still disagree with him. People on Reddit saying just because Linus had trouble, therefore Linux is bad. I still disagree. Wait, I'm not sure what you're saying there. Oh, you're saying the Linus simps. The Linus simps who, if Linus says it's bad, then it must be bad. Or if it needs work, it must be bad. Right, that's what you're talking about. Okay. I genuinely hate the command line leaders trying to argue with him. Oh, they're trying to argue with me as well. I am steadfast in my belief that if you're building something like Cinnamon, GNOME, Pop OS's version, especially Pop OS's version of GNOME, because Pop OS specifically tries to make their nonsense actually user friendly. yeah, you should be improving the GUI experience. Not to say that, you know, things like LFS or Arch or Gentoo or Void or Bedrock or anything else like that shouldn't exist. But if your intention is to make it easy for non-technical or for new users, your GUI should be covering 99% of use cases. Obviously, not everything can be done in the GUI. Like, there's going to be some things where you need to, like, do it through, like download some random script off of GitHub. But if it's something built into the desktop environment, you should never have to, like, go to a terminal if you don't want to. A lot of people forget that people have different use cases and workflows, and some distros may work better for some than others. And at this point, I've spent too much popcorn just deserving it. People have workflows. They do have workflows, yes. Most people who use computer are Zoomer consumer. This is actually true. Because the younger generation is using phones. The older generation is using phones. Computers will die when the Zoomers die. R/Linus is going crazy over Linus. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised by, like, how receptive the KDE guys have been. The KDE, like, even just r/KDE, it's been a much more pleasant experience. I don't understand why. Like, Linus has given some feedback to KDE, some of which was not even good feedback. But they've just been like, you know what? Okay. Some of this we don't agree with, but the problems that do exist, okay, we will address them. That's fine. Or, we don't think that they need to be addressed, and we won't address them. But it's not been like, no, Linus is wrong. Linus should stop using Linux. He's a bad representative. Because that's literally some of the comments I've gotten on my channel, and I've seen on r/Linux. If we don't have PC Gaming Master Race, Windows would be dead by now. Yeah, I'm sure that all of the people who use Windows in their office would just happily use Linux if it wasn't for the gamers. Does that mean Dolphin will get root level GUI permission soon? I think it has. Well, it has a patch that was going to be working on it anyway. Have you watched Epos Vox's video on Linux? I haven't, but someone sent it to me. I just never got around to watching it. Linus makes a lot of great points that should be addressed, and the KDE community has been decent about it. One of the things I heard from the r/Linux guys is KDE, like, the KDE is made to be not user-friendly. Like, they don't care about usability and nothing like that, but that does not seem to line up with what's actually happening. Like, KDE seems to be incredibly receptive to what's happening. Like, yeah, okay, we are trying to make this user-friendly, but, like, we are developers, and I'll let you on the secret about developers, okay? Developers are bad at designing user interfaces. Do you know why? Because they develop code, and they do everything from a terminal and don't know what a GUI looks like. So when you just let a developer design a GUI, it becomes a train wreck. That's the problem with not having a designer. Linus isn't a representative of anyone. Used to watch him a while back. He's a gateway into hobbies. I think people are putting I think a lot of people are putting too much weight into what he's doing. Anyone who insists that Linus Sebastian is a bad representative are missing the point. He's not trying to represent anything. Yeah. I think that people are trying to, like, put their, like, they're trying to give too much credit, or not credit, too much, what's the word? Too much weight into what Linus is doing. I guess that's a good way to put it. Yeah. I guess too much weight into it's a good way to phrase it. Developers. Exactly. Yes. We need, for any designers out there, we need more. We honestly need more designers in the open source space, as in, like, the FOSS space, whatever you want to call it. Because, God, there's a lot of applications that have awful user interfaces. emphasis. KDE is kind of slow though. The reason why the Steam Deck, well, why would the SteamOS 3 went with KDE is because it was the lightest thing they could find. Like it was one of the lightest Ds they could find. Make check. I've grown old enough that my favorite video game is Klondike. I don't know what that is. KDE isn't slow, bruv. Yeah, the only, like, one of the only super positive things I always hear about KDE is that it is fast. Like, it's lighter than XFC from what I hear at this point. Got to trade off between performance and design. I don't entirely agree. Because you can have a very minimal design that also is very usable. Klondike has in solitaire. Do you know what the best game is? It's the pinball game that used to ship with Windows. I would honestly love to see Luke and Linus do the rounds on a lot of Linux YouTube channels, along with some of their fellow people at LTT. Namely, as we put regular voices up in the chat. Yes, I too would appreciate if I got featured on a channel with 14 million subs. That would be lovely. If anyone can like arrange that one, like I'd be up for that. Hit me up, Brodie Robertson, business@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know. Hit me up on Linus. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter. Yeah, I think I'm already following Linus Tech Tips. Send me a DM. SpaceGet Pinball, yeah. I've got the reverse engineered AUR package. Right, it is in the AUR, isn't it? Lighter than XFCE since when? I'm not sure since when, but they claim that it is at least. Yo, people are actually here now. Now they're actually doing shit. People are actually watching. This is weird. It's still... This might take a while. Okay, it is going to take a while. What is the lightest DE? One that I make myself that is just DWM and nothing else. Literally no programs installed, just DWM. 90% of the people who complain about KDE bugs do not report the bugs. They also made the bug website way better recently. Not to be a downer, but Linus is Anthony. Why would he collab with other Linux channels? Because to give me lots of money. That's why. I think it would be cool though to see someone like Linus actually talk about the people that are actually in the Linux space, and sort of direct people to places they can find support. Yeah, I did see that video. I saw the video from the guy who developed it, and also the video from the guy who claims the guy who developed it is an absolute liar. DWM, I like leather too. D is basically window manager plus some sort of panel. Pretty much, yeah. God, this is taking a while. Well, yeah, if they do anything with anyone, it'll be with Wendell. Because they're already good buds. Linus and LT with collab with other Linux, with other channels, Linux and otherwise, because he knows full well he doesn't operate in a vacuum. He's mentioned this a few times over. But yeah, he'd probably do something with Wendell, if anybody, because, you know, yeah. Because Anthony is busy and more perspectives would be better than just hearing Anthony's thoughts. BSPWM has been pretty snappy to me. DWM also has that feel, but patching plus configuring is a bit of a chore for non-programs. Yeah. Well, if you want to use DWM and not have to patch it, just install Awesome. Because it's the same thing. It's just a fork of DWM. KDE still isn't set default compositor to Xrender for NVIDIA users. You mean Xorg? Xrender is not a compositor. Xrender is definitely not a compositor. Please don't use Xrender as your compositor. That will not end well. It's funny because DWM is what the Windows WM is called as well. Yeah, that's always funny. Why is this generating every locale? Because we're going through the test suite. Xrandr, yeah, exactly. Xrandr, my favorite compositor. GNOME's my favorite compositor. You mean Mutter? Mutter is the GNOME compositor. I think the community is being too hard on LTD. I see this as a way to set expectations for Steam Deck buyers. Okay. If there's one thing that could come out of, well, if a collab would be possible, then I would have you collab with LTD rather than distributable Chris Titus. I think Chris Titus would do a good job. I think if their marketing department does any research, they'll realize that DT is a bit of a how would I put it? A bit of a, how could I describe it? What's a nice way to put it? What's a nice way to say, very volatile figure? Foss Zealot. Well, yeah, definitely that. That's not where I was going. Where I was going was DT likes to make videos that are controversial sometimes, just for the sake of trolling his audience. Chris Titus doesn't know what he's talking about. I disagree. I think Chris Titus does, like, he makes really good videos. Bit of a boomer. Well, yeah, that's true as well, but so is Linus. Floatplane dislike ratio for Linux videos, 1391 likes against 6 dislikes. Keep in mind that when looking at Floatplane, those are people that pay Linus money. So you're generally going to be, unless the video is just a bad video, like most people are going to like a video on Floatplane. I think DT and Luke would actually get along because Luke is very good at smoothing people over, but he also has good background in Linux. Just invite all the Linux creators in a big collab. Yes, do that. Yeah, just every single one of us. Even the guys that have like 11 subs. But no, I actually think it would be cool because one of the problems that we see with a lot of the reception to Linus's video is you're either getting reception from people who've never used Linux who are like, Linux bad because Windows good. Or you get people from on the Linux side who are like, Linus bad because Linux good, and if you say bad thing about Linux, you're hurting my ego, and that means that's bad, and you should go away because you're a bad man. So I think having sort of like the Luke Smith on it. Yeah, no, I don't think that one's gonna happen. I think the second they look up Luke Smith and see an article referencing him and Millennial Woes together, probably gonna stop that one. But I think that actually wouldn't be like the worst idea. At least some of the less extreme members of the Linux space, like Chris Titus, me, obviously Wendell, people like that. Did you see Luke shed from his last live stream? I did not. Linus should collab with Hex TSL. Honestly, Hex deserves a bigger channel. He's been going at it for like 10 years. Hex makes great content. I don't know why he doesn't have that many subs. Oh, sorry, doesn't have many subs. Doesn't have much growth. Sorry, that's a better way to put it. Dark One Linux. God. Dark One Linux would just start a fight the second he got there. I want to talk to Dark One Linux. I want to know if that guy likes anything. Like, if there's anything in his life that he is positive about. Because every video I see from him is just like, I don't like this, I don't like that, you are wrong, everybody is wrong but me. Luke Smith is a mixed bag. My cat is meowing outside my door. I guess it's not my cat, it's my housemate's cat, I guess? I don't know. just meowing outside my door. The Hex DSL Tech of a T episodes are still my fave. I wanted to do another one with Hex, but he's going to be very busy until the end of the year. So sadly, we'll have to push that one back till January sometime, I guess. Or whenever he stops being busy. Hannah Montana Linux. Suicide Linux. Needed 3 years to wean myself off of OS X and switch to Linux. Mental Outlaw would just say spooky over and over again talking to Linus. Honestly, I would love that. That would be awesome. But like, okay, if we're being completely serious, I think if anyone in the general Linuxy world was gonna do it, it would probably they would probably hit up Chris Titus just because he has. He like, as much as you might not like it, Chris Titus has the biggest channel of the general Linuxy people. Jupiter Broadcasting. I've seen some links to Jupiter Broadcasting. I've never watched a Jupiter Broadcasting video though. Open a terminal as a new user and Darkbone Linux gets angry. Honestly though, seeing Linus struggle with Linux kind of tells me Darkbone Linux was right in most of his vids. Unironically, it can be you or Chris Titus. Yeah, there's like not many people who aren't super extreme, are there? Yeah, of course, Linux Experiment, yeah. How did I forget about Nick? Yeah, Nick is another good choice for that as well, yeah. The creator of App Image told people to boycott Wayland. Let's go boycott App Image. No, I support this guy. You should fly to Canada. Well, that's already a hard no. And knock on LTT's door and say I would like to do a collab. You know, I don't think I'm like 2 mad levels of big where I can just hit up Linus like, yo, collab. Build me computer, Linus. Linux for everyone, Jason Evangela. I don't recognize that name. You should just drop into the Linux Unplugged show on the Tuesdays. I'd love to hear more opinions there. Oh my god, Linux Experiment with Linus Sebastian guesting. So mad, exactly. Call Linus to make a kernel for Linus. I'm not sure which Linuses we're referring to here, but sure, yes. Jupiter should do an anime version of your wallpaper. Oh god. I actually really like Jupiter's art. The Linux cast. Yes. Do you have a moment to talk about, oh god, our Lord and Savior, Linus Torvalds on LMG's front door? Yes. I just wish people trying Linux would see it as something they need to learn instead of something they need to change. People are too intellectually lazy now. I think that if you're intending something to be user-friendly, it should be user-friendly. Yeah. Anime and Linux, the ultimate combo, yes. Nah, not the Linux cast Matt. It's too easily confused to handle this. Nah, I love Matt. Matt's great. Nah, Big Daddy Linux. Linus Sebastian on Big Daddy Linux. Yes. Jupiter has been MIA recently. I was in Science Aussie stream. Jupiter wasn't there. Oh, damn. That's no fun. I have an idea. You do a collab with Linus and you install LFS on his computer. But then I'll have to have his computer for like 30 hours. I want Linus Torvalds to show up and collab with LTT, but only speaking Swedish. I've never actually heard Linus speaking Swedish. There's always a learning curve. The lesser steep you make it, the more user-friendly it becomes, so new users will learn Linux, but it won't be a shit show of misadventures with certain apps and packages. I tried Annie CLI, it works like charm. Yeah, it works. I've had someone say it didn't work in their region, but that's probably due to, you know, weird region stuff. I think the problem is that when Linux is made too user-friendly, a bunch of the cool tools that give Linux an edge are kind of hidden away. That's true. That's absolutely true. But I think that it's more important to get your feet wet with Linux, and then if you want to sort of delve further, then you can. Like, take Windows, for example. You can... Isn't Linus finished? I don't know what he is. Take Windows, for example. You can use Windows for 10 years and never do anything slightly complex on it. Just go about your day just going through, like, the basic shit that's there. But within, like, your first week or so of using Linux, you will have to delve into the terminal in the state it's in. Especially if you want to do things like gaming, for example. Finnish Swedish, yes. The power user will always find the cool tools no matter how hidden they are. Yeah, that's true. But, like, when we talk about making Linux, or making certain distros more user-friendly, or DEs more user-friendly, we're not talking about the power use. Like, if you're the sort of person who's going to manually compile Proton GE, and, like, change compile options for Glibc, sure, you're always going to do it from the terminal, absolutely. But, like, if you're the sort of person who boots up a computer to play a game on Steam and check your emails in your web browser, like, that's a very different sort of person. I don't know what that means. How long have we been running this test? This has been running longer than the compilation did. I honestly think... I know, we have lost... No! No! The kilobits! Come back, kilobits! No! Stream dead. Stream dead. Rip. Stream. Stream alive? No, stream dead. No, stream dead. Did my net die or is it dead for anyone else? Rip stream. Literally every time I stream. No. Stream dead. Stream dead. It's just like last time. Wait, are we alive? Are we back? Hello? Nope. F straight into it. Wait, we back? Is stream alive now? Hello? 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 Are we alive again? Hello? The kilobits are back. Okay, we're alive. Cool. Yes, this is what happens when you're in Australia. Are you using Gnombe? I'm not using Gnombe. I'm using Gnome. Stream has now become a podcast. I can't believe Brodie died. Yeah, it's not the first time. I die quite often. Or if you're using Gnome. You back. That is true. System 32. Is that like System 76, but like not as good? Is that like an old version of System 76? Is Gnombe Harambe's brother? Harambe's lover. How long is this damn test suite gonna run? I've literally been running this for like 30 minutes. Geez, that was message already. You should run a fiber cable to a real country. I really should. That would be a good plan. Telstra does it again. Who are we with here? Optus. We are with Optus. Optus, the greatest of companies. I really hate Optus. If I had my way, we would be with, like, Make Communicate or literally anybody else. Aussie Broadband. Yeah, Aussie Broadband's a bunch of lads. Not here in Australia. Our internet isn't great. NBN is a half-working idea. Apparently I can actually get, what's it called? Starlink at my address. Starlink's actually rolled out to my address already. So hey, I could get shitty satellite internet. That doesn't work when the clouds are out or it's too hot. Did you hear about the early tests with Starlink where the panels overheated and they just stopped working? Because that's what happened. They had their heating limit set too low for I think it was Australia. I think they did overheat in Australia and they just died. Starlink literally melt. Yeah, pretty true. Find videos we can watch while test is running. If anyone has any suggestions, I will take them. Any bad videos, any great videos, any fun videos, give me them suggestions. How much is your SBDU? No, this isn't the compilation. This is the test suite. We compiled it ages ago. This is the test suite. The test suite takes longer than compiling it. Thank God Telstra backed out of being an internet provider in our country. It couldn't be worse than the NBN. Here we go. You know what? I'll give you know, we can have a fun video. Here we go. Because no one else wants to give me good suggestions. Here we go. Here's a entertaining video.
Nim's longest recorded sentence was, "Give orange, me give eat orange, me eat orange, give me eat orange, give me give eat orange, me eat orange, give me eat orange, give me give eat orange, me eat orange, give me eat orange, give me eat orange, give me eat orange, give me you."
No matter how many times I watch this video, I still laugh.
Big thanks to Raycon for sponsoring this video.
No! Don't play the iDubbbz video.
Hi, I'm Bounty Hunter, Baba D. Black.
Why is it playing the iDubbbz video? Go away. Okay, we're good now. Oh, God. Give me eat orange. Test suites do be like that. I guess so. That's quite a complex language system for the animal. Yes, it is. That is peak comedy. I know, right? Monkey do sign language. Haha, funny. You should subscribe to Starlink just for content. Do you want to know how? Okay, you know what? Let's put in a address to the Starlink, not my own, because that would be stupid. Let's find. I don't know. Let's find a KFC or something. I can put an address in for. Can I get Starlink at KFC? Golden Grove. Here we go. No, that's Victoria. No, I want Golden Grove Road, Greenwith, South Australia. Okay, here we go. That'll work. That's close enough. Is that the GNU terminal? Is there a GNU terminal? Order Starlink. Here. Okay, you want to know why I don't order Starlink for content? I'm gonna show you why we don't order Starlink for content. So, in case you can't see it right now, that would be hardware, 709 Australian dollars, shipping and handling, 100 Australian dollars. Service, 139 a month. So that would be $809 at the start. It's like $1,000. Yeah, it's like $1,000 for the equipment. Yeah. KFC were blazing fast speeds thanks to Starlink. Why are you using GNOME in a VM? Because I hate my community and I want to piss them off. But hey, it help pays. That is true. It will help pay for Mars. Yes, it will help us put internet on Mars or whatever Elon's trying to do. 139 a month. Yeah, it's a bit expensive, and I'm sorry. Jeez, what speed is that at? I actually don't know what it says. I actually don't know what speed you get with Starlink. Let's find out. Starlink. Speeds. Oh, you'll get... Okay, it's gonna offer considerably more than what I can get. It'll be in, like, the... Starlink speeds Australia. Actually, let's see what Australia is gonna have available to it. Okay, between 50 megabit and 150 megabit. Between 50 megabit and 150 megabit. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Now, you might say that's shit, right? And you're correct. However, if you're getting satellite internet through the NBN, Oh, we're lagging now. Why are we lagging? Even at its absolute slowest, it's still double what you'll get. When did we start lagging? How many? There's like 3 seconds of lag. What the hell? Okay, let's see if we can fix this. And we're back. Linux Starlink video would be fun. There's literally no... What would I say? It connects to the internet. Paying $1,000 dues for low speeds. Right, but if you're in, like, Renmark or somewhere like that... Actually, no, Renmark has NBN. If you're in, like, one of the country towns that... I thought it started lagging again. If you're in one of the towns that doesn't get good internet, it's better than what you would have had. I can't even load Catgirl stream with that. I think 50 megabits gonna be enough for Catgirls. Not enough for most things, but enough for Catgirls. Of anyone who cares, I pay $70 a month for 50 megabit. Oh god, yeah, $70 a month for 50 down, 10 up, something like that. Okay, almost the bar stopped my chair from going back too far just popped out, and that was not good. God, I need a new chair. This chair's awful. 50 times 3 equals 150. That is maths, yes. I pay around $20 for 150. What the hell? What the hell? That's insane. I know there's some places in Australia that you can get gigabit. It's just very limited properties, and it costs a lot. Okay, how much? Let's see how much it is actually. Last time I checked, it was a lot. There we go. Let's find out about Australian internet. Okay. If you're on this pay, blah 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 gigabit. So overall best. Oh, it's actually not that bad. I pay for Okay, I pay for gigabit. Solid 350 megabit typical evening speed. That's not gigabit. That's 350 megabit. That's literally the opposite of that. That's literally not gigabit. What are you talking about? Insane typical speeds of 700 megabit. Right. Also not gigabit. Okay, here you go. Here's actual prices. So, My Republic, $105 a month. Unlimited data. Well, everything's unlimited data. Aussie Broadband's got good typical evening speeds, and Aussie Broadband's actually a good company. How much do you pay for internet again? $70. My house doesn't have gigabit available to it. That's why it's sad. Actually, I want to find out what we do have available here. NBN plan availability. Internet sucks in Australia. Thanks, NBN and Optus. Yeah. You know, I'll pick an address that's near enough to me. Here we go. Hit. Doesn't internet suck everywhere? True. But, unless you're in South Korea. So, what do we have at this address? We can get... are you using 1.1.1.1 as your DNS? That is the case. Yes, I am doing that. And the test suite is still running. Internet is dirt cheap here in India. Why is that page not loading now? What the hell? Fiber to the premises. Oh, there's fiber to the premises here. So we actually could get something way better. We probably could get gigabit actually. Now that I'm looking at it. But no, we paid $70 for 50 down. Because I live with a dumbass. 12 download, 0.1 upload. Oh god. Man, I remember when I got speeds like that in like 2005. What music do you guys listen to? You know, okay, let's look at my Spotify. Let's see what I've been... What did I last listen to? I was listening to Gone by Cold Rain. Cold Rain is a great band. 50 by 50 for free. Jesus Christ. As you could probably expect, lots of J-pop. At least the test hasn't crashed. I'll give it that. Here in Sweden, you can get 10 gigabit up and down in some areas for 500... What in the world? Psychedelic rock is pretty cool. That does sound pretty cool. I'm the sort of person who mainly listens to, like, J-pop and J-rock, but if you... Like, I'm happy to listen to anything. Except maybe country. Actually, some country's good. A lot of country's not. I'm gonna rename this stream to Compiling Glibc for 2 hours. Actually, no. Testing Glibc for 2 hours. Test it, no, compiling, sure, why not? That's a more clickbaity title. Compiling Glibc for 2 hours. There we go. What is J-pop? Japanese pop. It would be pop of the Japanese style. Listen to Lolly ASMR. I feel like Ronson would bully me then. Hentai music. That's also an option. Compiling libc for 15 minutes, testing it for a day. I don't know. Like, this is the most comprehensive test suite I have ever seen. I don't know why it takes so long. Why do you even perform the test? Just assume that it works. But what if it doesn't? Anime openings mostly, yes. I like J-pop from the 80s. I like J-pop from the 2020s. Which part of Sweden do you live in? Because here 300 sec, 50, 45 AUD for 100 up and 100 up and down, still better than what I get. A non-working Glibc may be a bit of a problem. A bit of a problem is one way to name phrase it. Yeah, sure. It would be nice if they gave a idea of how long this might take. Should have gone with Muscle Libc. Does that also have a test suite that takes 3 years to run? Because if it doesn't, that takes away the fun of the stream, doesn't it? Stockholm? Do I have Stockholm Syndrome? Is that syndrome? Why are we compiling in a VM? Anyway, it will obviously take an eternity. Because I don't want to brick my main system. That's why. Please check out Jun Fukamachi Quark 1980. Basically anything by Jun Fukamachi is poggers. I'll do that. Brodie, try listening to the Frights. The Frights. Wow, lots of Swedes watching. Well, it is Europe time right now, so that makes sense. When are you starting gaming? I don't know, like 16 years ago. Oh, speaking of gaming, I bought myself some new games today. Because I certainly don't have enough already. Got them pretty cheap. We have a copy of Persona 5 Strikers and Okami HD. Because I've been meaning to play them both again. Did stream die again? God damn it! Streams always die. Stream is up. It just died for a second, I guess. Yeah, I guess it just died for a second. Here in India, we have really cheap data. Just don't choose BS and it has BS in its name. So I assume it's pretty shit. The internet is cranky again. Did you buy Ultra Kill? Ultra Kill? What the hell is Ultra Kill? It sounds cool. Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill on Steam. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I know what this is. Wait, no, it's a different game. This does look cool though. It does look pretty cool. Maybe I will. F Mega stream dying. Man, this stream's always dying. Stream never work. Still haven't played Ultra Kill. Really, really good. I'm sure, judging by what it looks like, I'll be really bad at it. I thought the stream died again. Will you be buying a PS5, mate? Can you buy PS5s? Like, literally, can you buy a PS5? Because I don't think you can. Apparently, it's sold a couple million units, but I feel like they're full of shit. It's never available for sale when I look for them. I feel like the PS5 it's a government scam. It's trying to make us believe that gaming is actually continuing, but we're actually just playing the backlog of games, and every game developer has now gone out of business. Have you played Hollow Knight? I have not, but I do plan to stream it. What if... Oh, there we go. Okay, so you may see some tests fail. The Glibc test bit is somewhat dependent on the host system. A few failures out of 4,200 tests can be generally ignored. So we failed 24 things. Okay. This is a list of the most common issues seen for recent versions of LFS. TST LCH mod is known to fail in the LFS true environment. TST TTY name is known to fail. Yeah, that failed. Owned. No, there's supposed to be some fails. What else? TST LCH mod. Okay, cool. Though it is a harmless measure, the install of Glibc will complain about the absence of etcld.so.conf. Prevent this warning by touching it. Okay, let's give it a little touch. Okay, we touched it. Fix the generated makefile to skip any unneeded sanity check that fails in the LFS partial environment. You need to fix... Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that's definitely the case. Let's go and do the sed. Browsers take longer than kernel to compile. We're not doing the... This is the library. This is Glibc. Okay, let's do a make install, which shouldn't take a year to finish. Okay. Sanity check, mate. I need one of those. What is your favorite video game? That's a really tough question. Photoshop is coming to web. I know, and I called it months ago, and people didn't believe me. Dark Souls? Yo, it's Kai Hendry. Look who it is. Welcome to the shit show. We all know Brodie is a Final Fantasy 14 addict. That is true. I also have an MMO mouse now. Oh, there you go. That's the side. Logitech G600. This is the cum. This is the cum, exactly. Fix the hard-coded path in the executable. Load it in the LDD script. Okay. We fixed it. Install the configuration file and runtime directory for NSCD. Have we destroyed Linux today? No, I've destroyed your patience, though. Because you're still here after 2 hours of that nonsense. I don't know what you're doing. Adobe will probably drop Windows support and become a web app. Yep, it is. Absolutely. Are Linux users anti-vaxxers? Are Windows users not? What are you what are you asking? The Photoshop thing is going to make people come to Linux more, and I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think they're just the people who use Linux. The people who use Linux who want Photoshop, they're going to now have Photoshop. It's the Photopea is the one you're thinking of. That's the copycat. But the current web version of Photoshop isn't going to be the full version. It's sort of going to be like it's going to be a minimal test version, basically. But I presume that at some point, Photoshop's going to become a full web app. I'm almost certain that's going to happen. If I am wrong, I don't know. I'll donate money to charity or something. Oh, speaking of charity, go donate money to Team C's. I forgot to... I didn't end up doing a video about it, but go donate money to Team C's. Oh god. That's not my address, by the way. It's a fake address that's near me, but yeah. Because I'm not dumb, because I knew I'm not dumb, and I knew I would end up doing something stupid and accidentally showing an address on stream. Install the systemd support files for NS... okay, we definitely needed to make sure we did this then. Team C's. Will you eat your shoe if you're wrong? I'll eat the gunk off my foot. Next, install the locales that can make the system respond in a different language. None of the locales are required, but if some of them are missing, the test suites for future packages would skip important test cases. Individual locales can be installed using the locale def program. E.g., the first locale def command below combines the user share I18N locales CSCZ characters an independent locale definition with the user share I18N char maps UTF-8GZ UTF-8GZ char map, so you say it. definition and appends the result to the user lib locale archive file. The following instructions will install the minimum set of locales necessary for optimal coverage of tests. I was thinking of buying a Team C's t-shirt. I didn't know they had merch. All the profits from apparel go to the project. That's actually really cool. Yeah, if you want to do that, that's cool. It doesn't matter anyway. With a little social engineering, it's very easy to find some location. Or with a data leak. If you're wrong, be a homeless. If you're wrong, be a homeless man in Shanghai, China, in 2050. No, I'll go to China and mention Tiananmen Square. The one thing that Linux doesn't have is Adobe Split. That's what people really want. Brodie, eat the gunk in your foot like Storm. Yeah, exactly. Team so seasoned. What? I'm not sure what you're getting at. Have you played Hollow Knight? I have not. I mentioned this earlier. I'm planning to stream it. Do I need to add like a thing into Nightbot that says no, Brodie has not played Hollow Knight? Maybe I need to do that. I'll probably end up donating, I don't know, maybe another 500 or so to Team C's. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Probably at least 500. If your team no trees, you're as bad at team no trees. Yeah, man, I want to get rid of trees. Trees are bad. Minus 69,490,20. Where am I even getting these numbers from? 420,000 social credit. Yes. Who needs social credit, man? Just eliminate social credit. Any good alternatives to the visuals to the full Visual Studio on Linux? JetBrains. JetBrains is probably the best one. I think these people are probably just excited for Hollow Knight Silksong. Probably are, yeah. That's all the locale does. So we're making that dirt, and then we're doing all that. Big 5. Big 5. Oh god, no. There we go. I'm going to just make sure I copy that again. Just make sure I don't make sure I didn't have a mistake in there. Okay, copy that again. And boop. Okay, cool. At 50k subs, Brodie needs to shave his hair. Or I could not do that. Yeah. I'm gonna go with not do that. Why are salt waters so bloat? Why is salt water good at conducting electricity? That's the real question. What I'm saying is you need to put a big electromagnet in the ocean and just see what happens. In addition, install the locale for your own country, language and character set. Alternatively, install all locales in the Glibc 234 locale data supported file. It includes every locale listed above and many. Okay, we can install everything with this. Cool. Let's just install every single locale. Why not? That's gonna take a while, isn't it? Shit, it's gonna take a while. You could shave your head, shave your beard. God knows what might come through. Well, this month is No Shave November. So if you want to actually, you know, work on spend your November doing something actually useful rather than caring how much other dudes are nut. Yeah, you could, you know, care about that project. Can you run a public VPN from your home? Well, you can. I'm not going to do that because I'm not dumb. But yes, I can do that. Luke Smith be like, why Team C's is soy wet? Why is ocean bad? Ocean is soy. Ocean has seaweed. Seaweed is used to make sushi. Sushi you have with soy sauce. Soy sauce has soy in it, therefore ocean is soy. Brodie, here's a challenge for you. See how long or how far you can take a terminal-only Arch install with no desktop environment or window manager. I actually had plans to do that, like, ages ago and just completely forgot about it. Just uninstall the C and no more soyware. Exactly. Is that an... Oh, I didn't even notice your name was Umbreon. I noticed the Umbreon picture first. The C is fed. Why you need VPN from home other than LAN access? Will you ever give NixOS or Silverblue a shot? Yes, and I don't know what that is, but probably. Brodie, run the command echo down. No, I'm not gonna do that one. Are you doing a donation drive for No Shave November? No, but I will probably donate anyway. I should actually, I should have had something planned, shouldn't I? That wouldn't have been a terrible idea. Brain is bloat. Recompile the C from scratch for better performance. Exactly. Yes, do that. No Shave November. Do you not know what No Shave November is? Has November been co-opted by the people who don't want to nut so much that, like, people don't know what No Shave November is again? This is sad. This is a sad day. CMNT. I don't know what that is. I literally have no idea what that is. I'm just letting it do everything it wants to do. Have you tried Garuda? I have not. I thought this month for something else. Well, you know, it is for something else, but also those people are weirdos. Oh, we're up to D. Well, we'll be done here at some point, won't we? I think the only thing we're gonna get through today is doing Glibc. I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything else. This is a sad day. I found AOK. Oh man, do you want to? I thought it was Movember. It's both. No Shave November, Movember, whatever you want to call it. It's got different names. It's controversial, is it? Oh wait, is TW Taiwan? Is that what TW is? Windows Free November. I think you can come up with a more catchier name than that. No Network Manager November. No Network November. Actually, that's not a... No Network November. So you just basically take November as a month to detox from the internet. Actually, that's not even a terrible idea, to be honest. Oh yeah. Well, my stream's been banned in China before. I've said Taiwan enough times, so like... Actually, I think I have something in here made in Taiwan. Non-stop Nix November. Everyone just tries NixOS or the Nix package manager. It's not the worst idea. Anyone who doesn't, they get the bonk. China number one. Yes, China number one. A month out of the internet feels too long. I could take a week off any day of my life. If you take it off any day of your life, that would be a day and not a week. Australia should adopt. Yeah, don't encourage them. Yeah, no Network November will probably cure most of Twitter. It probably will, to be honest. Winnie the Pooh. Do you know what color Winnie the Pooh is? The same color as his hammer. I don't know where I was going with this joke. I literally have no idea where I was going with that joke. I'm gonna bonk you with the handle end. No Gnome November. I genuinely hate the name Gnome. And I hate that I've accepted saying it. I should just go back to saying gnome. You've not enough social credit to install Linux. I probably shouldn't like hold that into my hand. It's fairly rusty. Just like when Facebook went down, I didn't care because I don't use Facebook services. I use Facebook Messenger. Destroyed Denmark, December. Okay. I'm a gnome. What video editor do you use for your videos? I use Olive, and sometimes Kdenlive. Smash your screen. No, I need that. I do want to replace my main monitor with something nicer though. And then I'll, you know, if you really want me to, I'll smash my other one. if you pay me enough, I'll smash the screen. Someone will actually do it. No name November. I personally consider it bloated. I did not like all the effects it had. Default and had a bunch of programs I'll never use. It didn't. Well, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? What about GNU? Well, GNU is an actual animal. Gnome is just, we decided to pronounce gnome wrong. Do you need a screen? Do you just need a teletype? That's true. How about we just go back to coding with punch cards? That'll work. Smash your screen for a YouTube video and it will pay itself. It might. It's possible. My brother's got one of those super wide curved screens. It drives me nuts. I'd rather just have two 16:9 monitors. What is a GNU? You don't know what a GNU is? I'm gonna show you a GNU. GNU animal. It's also called a wildebeest. Here you go. GNU. Wildebeest, also called GNU. Smash your screen at 50k subs and buy a new one. I could, yeah, well, my second monitor cost me about $80, so like, I think we can justify that one. GNU. Today you learned that a wildebeest is a GNU. Yo, we're up to ZH. It's a weird antelope kind of animal. I think that most people just don't know that a wildebeest is also called a GNU. I think most people know what a wildebeest is. Can you send me the old monitor, please, for free, as in freedom and as in free in cost? I can give you it in freedom, but I'm not going to give it to you for free. You can pay for shipping. Then use the locale-def command to create and install locales not listed in the Glibc export file when you need them. For instance, the following two locales are needed for some tests later in this chapter. We need a JP one? Okay, sure. Give away the old monitor. I'm poor. Hi, poor. I'm dad. Configuring Glibc. Okay. Adding nsswitch .conf. The etc nsswitch.conf file needs to be created because the Glibc defaults do not work in a networked environment. Wait, what? Yeah, sure. Why can we not scroll? There we go. I'm poor +1. I've only ever used vanilla Ubuntu. I've not tried Zorin. Zorin's the Windowsy one, isn't it? What is this? I'm a GNU. The nicest work of nature in the zoo. I hate you. 2 + 2 = 5. True. That's true. No, I can't even say, if I say those words, I might get flagged for like investment advice. Install Install and set up the time zone data with the following. So we're gonna untar the TZ data, set zone info to user share zone info, make this for TZ in etc. South America, North America, Europe, Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australasia, backward. Man, backward is my favorite region. Do Zik. What is Zik? Oh, okay, what does Zik do? Strictly sourced September. Do you know who your first subscriber is? No, YouTube doesn't. Okay, so I can see everyone who's subbed to my channel who has their subs public. Hey, look, a furry just subbed to my channel, and you can't see the thing. You only see question marks. But they have a fox in their name. That is spam. Yes, you are correct. So Zik-L dev null. This creates POSIX time zones without any leap seconds. Alright, leap seconds are a thing, aren't they? It is conventional to put these in both zone info and zone info POSIX. It is necessary to put the POSIX time zones in zone info, otherwise various test suites will report errors. On an embedded system where space is tight, space is tight. You do not and you do not intend to ever update the time zones. You could save 1.9 megabytes. Oh man, that's a massive save. By not using the POSIX directory. But some applications or test suite might produce some failures. How many girls can you attract with this stream, Brodie? I have a female audience of 2.4%. So mathematically, at least one of you watching right now is female. That's not how statistics works, but I'm gonna just pretend like it does. Zik-L leap seconds. This creates right time zones, including leap seconds on an embedded system where space is tight, and you do not intend to ever update the time zones or care about the correct time. You could save 1.9 megabytes by omitting the right directory. And Zik ..p . This creates the POSIX rules file. We use New York because POSIX requires daylight savings rules to be in accordance with US I'm sorry, what? Wait. Oh. This creates the POSIX rules file. We use New York because POSIX requires the daylight savings time rules to be in accordance with the US What? Okay, sure. Do you have a girlfriend? I do not know. Brodie's a Sigma male. He repels girls. That's true, yes. I am the most Sigma of males. Ligma male. Yeah, man. God damn it. Anyone who unironically goes around calling themselves a Sigma male or like an alpha male is probably the biggest beta in the world. Deep state government. One way to determine the local time zone is to run the following script. TZ select. After answering a few questions about location, the script will output the name of the time zone, e.g. America Edmonton. There are also some other possible time zones listed in users share info such as Canada Eastern or EST5 EDT that are not identified by the script that can be used. Okay, so we are in 6. We are not in any of these. We are in South Australia. Okay, selected time is now... Yep. Universal time... Why would universal time... Why would UTC change? Why would UTC change when I change my time zone? Why are you asking me that question? Yes, of course that's correct. Oh, we have to actually say yes. There we go. Then create the... Okay, so take this. And we are in the Australia, Adelaide. Is it UTC or Imperial UTC? I'm so happy that doesn't exist. I am so very happy. This compiling stuff looks hard. Hey, look, it's the guy with the fox in his name. Now you get to be bullied by my chat. Please be nice. Try adding CMake to the list. The compiling stuff is only difficult if you are unable to read, because it literally tells you everything you need to do. By default, the dynamic loader libld linux so2, that is a wolf. It is. Did I say? Well, no. The whatever. It's a wolf. I guess it's a wolf. Searches through lib user. I don't know what foxes and wolves are. As they wait. However, if there are two libraries in directories other than lib user lib, these need to be added to the etcld.so.conf file in order for the dynamic loader to find them. Two directories that are commonly known to contain additional libraries are user locale lib and optlib. So add those directories to I just had a stroke. To the dynamic loader secret path, create a new file etcld.so.conf by running the following. Oh wait, it is a fox? I'm not a furry, trust me. It's fine, you wouldn't be the first furry in my audience. There's a lot more than the non-furries would like to admit. Also, you know, I'll make you feel more at home. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Yo, now I'm a cat. I love it when there's people who don't know these exist. If desired, wait, what did we just run? We just ran that one. Yes. If desired, the dynamic loader can also search a directory and include the content of files found here. Generally, the files in this include directory are one line specifying the desired library path. To add this capability, run the following commands. If desired, engage e-girl mode. Yes, I'll become e-girl. Get the maid costume and become Cyan. Look, do you know how, like, hot wearing a maid costume is? Not, like, hot as in attractive, but, like, physically hot. Like, I will die of heat exhaustion if I put it on. Wait, if desired, the dynamic loader can also... Okay, well, it has it as a suggestion here, so we're gonna do it. If someone is a furry, can you legally hunt them? Wait, Mozilla had a Japanese mascot? Stop that right now. Stop that ear thing immediately. I can replace it with something equally as good. Okay, I'll grab the other equally as good thing. Can we reach it? Yeah, okay. Here we go. I can become a gamer now. There we go. Yo, I got my gamer hat on. We are ready to compile now. Okay, so content. Oh, yo, we're done with Glibc finally. $5 hat exactly. Have you tried TMT Rook? Yeah, if anyone who doesn't know, I paid $5 for this hat from a secondhand store. if you're ever, I don't know, if you're ever in Australia, go to Savers. Savers is cool. I installed Linux on my MacBook and it becomes so hot, probably I can cook an egg on it. macOS works fine on it. I have a feeling that your fans are not running. That may be an issue. You just need a G Fuel tub and you'll be an average COD streamer. God, actually, I just realized how much I look like just a generic gaming streamer right now. Half of them wear hats all the time. I don't understand. Fan spin. This is a really uncomfortable hat. I've mentioned this before, but it's actually horrible to wear. I would not be able to wear this for an entire stream. Cool, so we actually finished. Yay, we finished all of the Glibc stuff. Holy shit, that took so long to do. Oh my lord. Okay, next step. Or you can sell gamer bath G Fuel. Why does G Fuel not sell bath bombs? Like, actually, why do they not sell bath bombs? That would be awesome. Gamer bath bombs. Yes. G Fuel, hit me up. I will take commission here. You don't have the same hoodie every stream. It's really humid today. You do know it's spring in Australia, right? Like, it is not hoodie weather anymore. Definitely not. Zlib? God, I need a better hat that's more comfortable. I will, you know, maybe I'll go back down to Savers tomorrow. See if I can find a better gamer hat. Actually, most of the hats they have are just like, you know, footy related hats. You're like, oh, you want some? Mate, you want to get us a port hoodie, a port hat, maybe a Crows hat. Oh, go the Crows, yeah, the sports ball. So much fun. Gamer girl bombs bath. Don't bomb a bath. Bath bomb, not bomb bath. That would be a very different thing. Has he installed ButterFS yet? No. Microsoft doesn't allow me to update to Windows 11 with my Skylake CPU. What generation is Skylake? I feel like Skylake is fairly, like, still fairly new. Okay, let's go and mucky it. Buy a hat from Cashies. Maybe, I don't really have any plans for tomorrow. Maybe I'll go hit up some Cashies. Maybe I'll just make a Dank Pods video. Now it's 12th gen. Skylake is 6th. 6th gen, like, 6th-inch CPUs still should be perfectly fine. I know there are people who still run, like, Sandy Bridge stuff, and it's still fine. Like, it's old, but it's fine. Why can't I boot League of Legends on my Arch box? EAC? EAC? I think it's EAC. Someone correct me if it's not EAC. Oh no, make check. It's our arch nemesis. Oh, it's easy. Well, that finished straight away. That was quick. Okay. Couldn't have Glibc been like that one. Make install. Are you a pro in Lua now? I have done so little customization. So little customization are awesome. Have you seen Alternate Universe Dankpod? I have not. Is there some joke here I'm missing? Change the background music to Scarlet Fire right now. Okay. I'll give you Scarlet Fire. Here we go, Scarlet Fire. Here we go. Yeah, ends kill my music. Here you go. Here's some Scarlet Fire. Okay, can you not play your intro? I actually want to hear the song. There you go. It's very loud. There we go. There's your Scarlet Fire. Enjoy. It's probably way too loud, isn't it? Can we turn it down enough? Trying to find a good sweet spot. It's not happening. Yeah, that's good. There's your Scarlet Fire. Scarlet Fire is an absolute banger. I do love Scarlet Fire. If anyone who doesn't know this song, please go watch Dank Pods. Frank says nothing, man. Snakes are cool. I can see why this... I've actually listened to this song outside of, like, the video. I can totally see why this song destroys headphones. Remove a useless static library. Useless static library removed. RM-RF. Zlib. Not Zlip. Zlib. Cool. I sold some iPods and put Scarlet Fire in each of them. Hope the buyers appreciated the reference. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, every song needs a... Yeah, here you go. Just anyone with some shit speakers, enjoy that one. I hope I broke them. Yeah, this is a banger track. I love it. Fire. I never actually noticed this song had lyrics. Red fire. There you go. There's your Scarlet Fire. I hope you enjoyed. I do want to get some custom music made for the stream. At some point, I'll get around to doing that. Because right now, as it says on the stream, I'm just playing Guilty Spark by Harris Heller. Like, it's not a bad track by any means, but, like, I would like something custom that's just for us. Oh, maybe we should... There we go. The bzip2 package contains programs for compressing and decompressing files. Compressing text files with bzip2 yields a much better compression percentage than with traditional gzip. My cheap Samsung earphones just retired. I've had these, guys. These are... What are these? These are Sennheiser... I think they're like CX2s or something? CX3s. These are, without a doubt, the best shitty, stinky earbuds you'll ever buy. I've had a pair of these for, like... I think this pair specifically for, I think, 6 years. Sennheiser doesn't even make these anymore. This is how old these are. And they sound horrible. But they sound well, good enough. But they have never broken. I just chuck these things around. I step on them and they're fine. These things are indestructible. And I'm actually really sad that Sennheiser stopped making them. Because if I ever break these, then I won't be able to get another one. DT has a wrap. Oh my god, okay. DistroTube wrap. I'll play the better version of it, not the original freestyle rap. Here you go.
I'm a baller, a shot caller, I'm an Arch Linux installer. Your proprietary operating system I wouldn't buy for $1. Apt, Pac-Man, DNF2, run them from the terminal, always add sudo. GNOME, and KDE, too much bloat, so I leave them be. Linus said GNOME was an unholy mess, I think KDE is too, and freedom of the press allows me to speak on these matters at hand, like the fact that after 10 years, still no Wayland. System D gets a lot of hate, but this is open source, so people can create your own distro with another init system instead of whining like a little bitch. playing the victim. I use Xmonad, Qtile, and the awesome window manager, but I don't use i3 cause that's for amateurs. I'm ballin', shot calling, like my boy Richard Stallman. I see proprietary software, and I toss them aside. I only use freeware. Try to get me to use closed source, and you better beware. Cause I'm coming at you hard, and I won't quit until every man, woman, and child is running good news / Linux. I'm like our highness, the divinest. Our boy Linus says what he thinks, he's got no shyness. I'm like my boy Trump, I grab them hoes by the snatch. Peace, guys, gotta go install Linux from scratch. Yeah, DistroTube in the house. Peace.
Oh, God. Wait, where?
And you better beware, cause I'm coming at you hard, and I won't. Cause I'm coming at you, 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 cause I'm coming at you hard, cause I'm coming at you, cause I'm coming at you. Cause I'm coming at you, cause I'm coming at you hard, cause I'm coming at you, cause I'm coming at you, cause I'm coming at you hard, and I won't quit until every
Set repeat for the entire stream. Oh, God. Why would you do this? Because it's fun. Oh, Lord. The following command ensures the installation of symbolic links are relative. Okay, let's get back to the LFS. D and DT is for Daddy Tube. Oh, have this on loop. Ensure the man page is installed in the correct location. Okay, let's install my man pages. I'm so happy that exists. Brodie cover when. Look, someone. At some point, I will do a cover of the free software song. I will promise you that I will do a cover at some point. I'm not sure when that point will be, but it will happen, and I promise that. Prepare bzip2 for compilation. Let's pair it for compilation. Maybe I'll even make a music video. Yo! Maybe I'll even make a music video! Holy shit, that's an idea, isn't it? Oh my lord. Okay. The meaning of the make parameter, -f makefile libs2 so. This will cause bzip2 to be built using a different makefile. In this case, the makefile libs2 so file, which creates a dynamic libs2 so. It's an idea, not a great one. No, I disagree. I did do that. I didn't actually prepare the lyrics. I will make a music video and make it up to you guys. And links to the bzip2 utilities against it. Put Richard Stallman dancing in the music video. Oh, you know, that'd be pretty cool. This is what Dankpods had to say about alternate reality Dankpods. I laughed at the whole thing. Bravo, you mad nugget. I have no idea who this alternate reality Dankpods is. Okay, we did the make. Let's do the make prefix user install. Okay, and install the shared library. So, what, you're asking me to make another verse? Where do I find the free software song? You go to YouTube and you look up free software song. RMS free software. Song. Here we go.
Un ritmo de 7 compases.
Ah, yeah.
Entonces, si les parece un poco confuso, no es un error. Por ejemplo, es este ritmo. Join us now and share the software. You'll be free, hackers. You'll be free. Join us now and share the software. You'll be free, hackers. You'll be free.
I love his range of voice.
Can get piles of money. That is true, hackers, that is true. But they cannot help their neighbors. That's not good, hackers, that's not good. When we have enough free software,
oh my lord,
at our call, hackers at our call.
I will make a music video. I guarantee I will sing it and I'll make a music video. And it will be glorious. Install the shared bzip binary into the user bin directory. This isn't music, this is GNUsic. I am not a music producer, so I cannot promise quality, but it will exist. And then let's remove the useless static library. Admit. Oh, for a second I thought I didn't install. I actually didn't install the program. Brodie tells the ladies to get the ladies to get GNU'd. This is no put back on the DistroTube rap. But they cannot help their neighbors. Did he Stallman sing that? What? Did he Stallman sing that? Sing the FSF song in heavy Aussie accent. Yeah, nah. Join us now and share the software. You'll be free. Hackers, you'll be free. Join us now. I think I could do it. It'll sound horrible, but I think we can do it. Join us now and share the soft. Yeah, I'll have to practice it, but I think we can do it. Yeah, nah. Join us now and share the software. You'll be free. Hackers, you'll be free. That really hurts to sing like that. Jesus Christ. I might have to do that in cuts. It sounds like a pirate song. Brodie, have you seen the New Zealand deck commercial? Oh, I know the one you're talking about. I know the one you're talking about. NZ deck ad, yes. Because it's funny. It's funny because New Zealanders say dick.
If you're like me, you find it very hard to keep your dick dry. I left my dick...
Here you go.
If you're like me, you find it very hard to keep your dick dry. I left my dick unprotected and it was warped out of shape in no time. I could barely recognize my own dick. Imagine that. Then I discovered Schaefer's New Zealand style dick sealant. The best way to take care of your dick in 3 easy steps. First, wash your dick with soap and water. Then, wait for your dick to dry.
I love this ad.
Once your dick is clean and dry, paint your dick with Schaefer's dick sealant. I used to be too embarrassed to invite people over to see my dick. But now, my dick's the talk of the town. I even have pictures of my dick. Check out that dick. I'm gonna send this to my secretary. Barbara always loves to receive my dick pics. After all, summertime is all about spending time on your dick. I'll often have 20 to 30 people on my dick at once. That can really wear your dick out, causing dick splinters and discoloration. But with Schaefer's dick sealant, my dick stays a nice golden brown colour.
Oh my lord.
Dick? I used to never let children anywhere near my dick. My dick was too dangerous for kids to play on. But it seems like every kid in the neighbourhood's been on my dick this summer, and they've all had a good time.
Fucking hell.
My dick's over 70 years old, but it looks brand new. That's part of the reason all my neighbours are jealous of my dick. Isn't that right, Jim?
Yes, you've got a nice dick, okay?
His wife is always on my dick, begging me to know the secret of my perfect dick. I feel like...
Okay, that's enough. That's enough learning about how New Zealanders can't say the word deck. God damn it. Susan YouTube, if you're watching, that was a joke about decks. Deck, as in the thing made of wood. New Zealanders are bad at pronouncing things. Yes. Let's see. That would never be allowed in the UK. That's because you guys don't like fun. LS Mount LFS. Steam Dick. Just look up New Zealand deck ad and you'll find it. I'm from New Zealand and say deck properly. The joke is that Australians like to make fun of New Zealand. XZ. You know, I should stop this stream at some point. I'm just having too much fun right now. Not the compiling stuff. That's boring as hell. It's just the chatting. The chatting's the fun part. I can see some gamers saying all of that about their Steam Dicks. Steam Dick. Yeah, it's like 8 PM here. Yeah, it's 11 PM here. Germany did a Facebook ad that said, cover your face in German with a girl sitting on a guy's face. Mate, that's a top quality ad. Well, we've got a lot left to do. So it's not like we're going to be finishing this chapter today. We are. We are here, okay? We are here. That's all we have left to do for this chapter. We haven't even scratched the surface of this chapter. There is so much left to do. Is it 11 PM Friday night or Saturday? It's 11 PM Saturday night. I know, I'm a very exciting person. I live stream on a Saturday night and just talk shit and compile Linux. Oh, Lord. We're not going to beat Cyan? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we will. We're only 12 hours in, so I think we're good. The Feared Chapter 8. Yeah, Chapter 8 takes a long time. Lisma. Remember, listen to Jun Fukamachi Quark 1980. Yes, I'll do that just after the stream. I think that's where we're going to be ending. I think that's a good point to end it. Because there's so much more to do, and there's so much more to do. Oh, there's so much left to do. Lismables. You should give the Lua WebKit browser a try. I feel like I might have tested it one time. Yeah, I feel like I've tested it at some point. Guess what time it is right now in my time zone? I'm gonna guess that it is 8 p.m. The next 5 episodes are chapter 8 and mostly Czech. Oh yeah, Czech is gonna take so long to run. Code a Roblox game. What are Roblox games even programmed in? I have no idea. Like, how do you make a custom game for Roblox? You compile Mind Goblin yet? I don't know what Mind Goblin is, but it sounds pretty cool. In Roblox, you program in Holy See. I think it's Lua. Ah, Lua. Okay, that makes sense. Lua Ewer, Lua Fork. Okay, I'm gonna take what the Umbreon has to say because the Umbreon seems to know more about it. Huh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh yeah, in case anyone's like really dumb and doesn't actually know what this hat is, it's an MSI hat. Just in case you just don't recognize the MSI logo. Ever heard of Mindfuck? As in the hentai tag or the programming language? Clickbait video title: Cat beats Arch user in LFS race with requisite face thumbnail. You can run Roblox and is Roblox Studio like an IDE for Roblox? Get an Arch hat. Let's see if we can find one. Arch Linux hat. I did have a massive collection of hats. I don't know what I did with them. I don't think I want to pay $36. What the hell? What the hell? Okay. $36 for that. No. No, I'm not doing that. Can I get a Linux bucket hat? Sure. A Swift hat? God, no. It is an IDE for Roblox as far as I know. Huh. If anyone can find me a cheaper one, or if anyone wants to send me one, yes. Just before the stream ends, over spamming this, please watch Alternate Universe Dank Pods. It's a treasure and a must watch. Okay, I will do that. Anyway. Just buy a fedora hat. Just buy a fedora? As in, like, a hat about the Fedora distro, or a fedora? Because I can do both. I guess, no, you mean a trill. If we're going to be going with, the hat people think is fedora, it's a trilby, but yes. Slap a sticker. Yeah, I could do, that's an option, isn't it? Anyway. This hat's too big for my head. Or too small for my, it's a bit of both, actually. Just buy a red hat. I'll go to Cashies and see what Cashies have got. Anyway, next week we've got another Bloodborne stream. Then we've got Kingdom Hearts stream. Then after that will be the LFS stream. And hey, we're back to where we are now. We will make progress on LFS next week, and we don't have to go and redo all of the shit that we've done. And it's not going to take us an hour just to get started. Visual Studio is the worst IDE. This is a fact. But anyway, I think that's going to be pretty much it for me. I am going to, I don't know, probably watch some anime and go to bed or something. And that's going to be it for me. So here is the outro. Doom. 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 And I'm out. Which anime? That's a good question. Let's see what we actually have here. I will go watch I don't know, maybe Platinum End and Sakugan. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Or maybe Komi-san. That sounds fun. Anyway, I'm supposed to be leaving, so bye. The music crackling is part of the song, actually. It's just like that. That's just how it goes. I am supposed to be gone, but I also just haven't hit end the stream yet. But like, I'm still here technically. But I'm gonna go now, so bye.